All right, everybody. Apologies I couldn't do an overtime stream earlier today. I thought this game was at 9 at first, Eastern time. I thought, okay, I have enough time. Turns out it's at 8, so I figured it'd be a bit close, too close for comfort, do an OT stream with everything I had to do beforehand and everything I need to do. So we'll do OT between the games. We will do the periods. We'll do OT after the game as well. Apologies I couldn't do the OT stream earlier today, but we'll do an OT stream tomorrow before the game involving Western Kentucky. So, with that in mind, I appreciate all you guys tuning in. This should be a fun one. The Stars against the Jets, two teams going, obviously, in completely different directions. The Dallas Stars, one of the hottest teams in all of hockey. They've won 7 of their last 8 games, coming off that overtime shootout win against the Penguins on Sunday. As for the Jets, much like their New York counterparts, it has not been a good season, especially as of late. This is a team that has lost 7 of their last 9 games and a bad 6-2 loss to Edmonton last time out. This is a second meeting between these teams. First meeting was on opening night. The Stars won that one 5-4. Looking to do it again here and send the Jets under 500. Appreciate all you guys tuning in. I'm on with the tour. Get you on the call. G6 Hockey Street NT member for 11 months. I appreciate you, man. Probably not, because maybe at some point, if I have enough people, please finish Hurts immediately. He did not have a good game. I will say, Hurts did not have a good game, and you're not going to bench him, but I think there are some question marks going forward in terms of, is Hurts the guy? I think there are some question marks. Maybe not this season, but after next season, if he keeps playing like this, they're in some trouble. And then come on with that too. Appreciate you, man. Also, Diaz walking shows how bad Stearns is. Stearns gave him the same money. That's on Diaz. That Stearns had nothing to do with it. From what I could tell with that contract, believe me, I hate it. Believe me, I'm right there with you. I hate the fact that Diaz is in our division. I hate it. But I think Diaz was offered the same amount of money from the Mets. $66 million, I believe, 3 years with minimum deferrals. So it was pretty much identical offers. It was going to make him the highest paid reliever in baseball. the Dodgers and the Jets offered pretty similar contracts. The Dodgers and Mets offered pretty similar contracts. And yeah, I can't really blame Stearns for that one. Yeah, he's the guy, but he might be on thin ice. Yeah, if he struggles going into the end of the season, they might consider something. Oh, yeah, the NHL music is fire. Yes, it is. Hi, guys. Best resource for deep hockey on whiteboard along with pets. There you go. Return of Rivers increased the chance of Manning getting in 2029 or 2030. I don't think it makes a difference. I think Manning was ahead of Rivers anyway in terms of making the Hall of Fame. Manning was a finalist last year. He didn't make it to the top 10, but he's got the rings, the Super Bowl MVPs. Rivers doesn't have any of those. Stearns created such a feeble culture. Diaz had to leave the NHL Hall of Fame. Or I think just the Dodgers are just that good. And if you have a chance to go to the Dodgers and start, you do it. I don't think it has anything to do with Stearns and the culture. I think it's more, hey, the Dodgers have won back-to-back World Series and they have a crap ton of money. Well, it was $67 million. There you go. Yeah, Schwarber staying with the Phillies, $150 million. Not too surprised in the grand scheme of things. It's a good move for Philly, obviously, coming off a great season, almost MVP candidate. Should note also today, Thomas Harley missing the last 12 games. He is back on the defense here. And in net for the Stars today is going to be DeSmith, who has been red hot as of late. Last time out against the Rangers was on December 2nd. He has not played the last few games, but he is in net today. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts. He's also won 5 of his last 7 starts. Has held the opposition to 1 goal or less in 3 of his last 6. And they're in a good spot. Yeah, the Dodgers are in a very good spot. So the Dodgers rooting baseball? Yeah. Look, I'm not going to hate on them for spending. I'm really not going to hate on them for spending. Yeah, we're using the old school Jets logo. Finally, a blemish with the knockout poll. The good news is everyone else picked the losing team, so it didn't matter. That's good, at least. That's good. Dodgers get a good defensive outfielder. Yes, they do. Yes. Obviously, we saw the outfield. Center field was kind of a black hole for them in the World Series, especially with Pajas. Tree sounds horrible in this far. I know he's been dealing with a viral infection. I know that, so I'm assuming he's still recovering from that. I mean, it sucks. When your voice sucks, but you have to talk, otherwise you don't make income, and you got to keep going. I get it. It sucks. Yeah, Hallebuck out for a while, is recovering from the knee surgery. Yep. They're not paying the umps. They are not paying the umps for that. You know that polling was for the Stars or the Jets. This game gonna drop the puck in about 6 minutes time. I do get the rights to this game. I do have ESPN Plus for this game. It is not blacked out like the Vegas Golden Knights are for whatever reason, or the Avalanche. I forget if it was. I don't know. It was the Avalanche, yeah. Yeah, the Avalanche for whatever reason are blacked out here. The Stars and the Jets are not blacked out, so I do not have to sail the high seas for that. All right, TSN shows a young fan at 6-7. I'm watching the Stars broadcast for this one, but we'll see. We will see. In net here for the Jets, it is Comrie, and the less said about him last game, the better against the Oilers. 4 goals allowed in less than 20 minutes, got yanked in that 6-2 loss. Yeah, first time ever, Dallas Stars on JG9. Yep, and the White Sox get the number 1 pick in the draft. Because of course they do, because the Pope is on their side. Yep, the Pope blessed them. The Pope has blessed Chicago sports to some extent. Yeah, 6-7 minutes the puck drop. There you go. Yeah, Teoscar slug for sure, but Dodgers need someone catching the outfit besides Spies. Yes, they do. Yes, they most definitely do. Colorado National follows up. I do not have that on. I've got the Clemson BYU game on the top. You know, you have to spend money to get a championship caliber team, and it applies to your illegitimate titles. Yeah, look, I have no problem with the Dodgers spending money. The problem is the teams that don't spend money. The problem is when you have an owner that wants to slash payroll. The problem is when you have an owner that doesn't want to spend money. Look, if there's no salary cap, and you've got an owner that is if I owned a team and I had unlimited money, of course I'd do the exact same thing. When my first hockey game, I had no idea how incredible it was in person. Oh yeah, it's a whole different experience in person. I love watching it, but in person, it's a whole different ballgame. It's like the only sport that I think is better in person than it is on TV. Baseball maybe as well, depending on the situation, but hockey clears in person. Yeah, holier than thou. Yep. The owner was that had nothing to do with it. And nothing to do with the Pope should bless me. He's blessing my Jaguars right now. That's all I care about. The Jets throwback jersey, I do like it. They got some clean unis. They got some very clean unis. This game, we're going to drop the puck in about 4 minutes' time. And again, we'll see Harley out there for the Stars for the first time in 12 games after his absence. And voting that point, I think wins this one. Last time these teams met opening day, Stars won 5-4 in that one. Jets 2 shorthanded goals in that one, oddly enough. Yeah, hockey is, in person, it's incredible. That's why if Arizona gets a team, I'm pulling for them all the way. Arizona gets a team, and it's not Marillo who's owning the team, I am 100% buying season tickets. Right, sucks watching on TV, especially during the intermissions. Yep. Right, I'm afraid of implementing a salary cap, but I hope they implement a floor. You got to implement a floor. If you don't add the floor, there's not going to be a cap. Bud Selig always said that, and I have no reason to think it would be any different with Manfred in charge, because Manfred and Selig are pretty Loctite. Thanks for having. Appreciate you, Eli. Yeah, I want to do a bit more hockey. So basically what happens is that we got a hundo jack for this. So we have this thing on stream where if you donate $100, you get to have me stream anything you want, pretty much no questions asked. And this is hockey. Never seen you do hockey before, just blind, and I missed them in the past. I want to say, appreciate Jason. I've done 2 before. Now, I should note, hockey is not my main sport, or even close to it. I should make that very clear for anyone tuning in. You guys know me. Obviously, I did a lot of announcing in college. We didn't have a hockey team. So I've never really called hockey outside of a select few times here and there. It's not football where just second nature. I can do blindfolded pretty much. Basketball, where I've done it a lot. Baseball, where I've done a lot. And just second nature. So obviously there's going to be some hiccups with that, but that's okay. That's okay. We're going to get through it. And obviously when it comes to the Olympics in 2026, we're going to do it. Watching Victory Plus. I'm watching the Stars broadcast in ESPN Plus. They're blue. Ooh, I don't know on that one. I like their neighbor. I do like their neighbor on that one. We'll lose 2027 for a floor and or a cap. Yeah, we might be getting to that point. Yeah, no hockey at High Point. Although we're getting there. I think High Point is going to add a Division I hockey team. Like, they have the club hockey. I think they're going to go to D1. Right, soccer I've done a lot. Yeah, soccer I can do it with ease. RC Victor Layman for 4 months down. Great job on the Andy Reid video. Video on the Hurts pick tomorrow. So here's the thing. I was working on it, and then I saw the press conference. I basically was halfway through the script, had the clips in, and then I saw the press conference. And that was my mistake. I should have listened to the press conference first. And Sirianni defended the decision well enough where I'm like, okay, actually, I kind of get it. Where it would be, who's supposed to win this game? Stars. Yeah, Pat's neighbor, yes. So, you know, it's last 2 hockey teams for bloodbaths. Hopefully this one's close. Fingers crossed. But, yeah, so no Hurts dumb decision. I would have tried to get another video out. I would try to get the Pete Carroll video out if I knew, but that's on me. I listened to the press conference at the end of the process and not the beginning, which cost me about 2.5 hours of time. And I'm like, I cannot put this out in good faith. Goes back to Phoenix, Atlanta. I think they will. Yes. I think at some point they will. They get good ownership, especially if Atlanta gets a new arena. I think it's going to happen. So, yeah. So, I still would not have done it. I'm not defending Sirianni, but I get it. After listening to the press conference, I get it. So, I could not in good faith put that video out. I was like, oh, man, well, that's 2.5 hours down the drain of work, but that's what sometimes happens. I should have listened to the press conference first instead of jumping head first in and whatnot. Right, it's not unprecedented. Although, to be fair, 94 World Series, it took a while for them to come back. It took a while. If it wasn't for the steroid home run chase, I mean, baseball, it was pretty much dead in the water. So Jets were struggling with their top players. It's a team that went second round. This is not good. Yeah, no. What did he say? He basically said, like, he was always thinking about the win, and, like, when he played the scenarios out, he thought it meant more to win versus when to tie, which is true. That there were some benefits of winning versus tying. It's not like tie loss win tie. There were actually some benefits. And he said it was a play they drew up before and it worked. And he wasn't the primary read on the play. So Maris concerned about losing interest in the product, but the long-term rewards are changing the system. Problem is that you lose a season. That's hard to get back from. I thought it was cool they had a Monster Inc. game yesterday. I mean, there were some things that worked. There were a lot of things also that didn't work. I'll have the review out tomorrow. I think one of the problems with Monsters Inc. immediately off the bat, besides like the technology, but that's obvious, is more about who is it for. Because there were some things in that broadcast that I honestly don't know how you're getting kids involved in it. Because there were some terminology that was used where I'm like, okay, no kid's gonna understand that. I know like kids are smarter than they give them credit for, but there was some stuff like empty set, I formation. There was some stuff about a chip blocking and whatnot, out to the flat. It was weird. All right, but here we go. Face-off underway. Nothing. Let's do this thing. Stars, Jets. As the Stars will go left around your dial, and the Jets will go right to left. Jets behind their goal line. Trying to feed into the slots, poked away. And now Stars in possession down the left side. Or down the right side, I should say. Behind is Steele. Steele goes off the skate of Johnston. And played out. Rantanen. He'll go up top. Haskin, he'll dump it down to the high slot. Fire Johnston. That shot saved. Kick save there by Comrie. Saves for the Stars, and that's it. From the right circle. Not even 45 seconds in. I think it's Lindell on that one. Not even 45 seconds in. Lindell, I believe, is 4th of the season. And what a start for Dallas. You have nothing Toy Story, yep. Jets seem to get in their attacking zone at any point during that. Just fires one time from the right circle. Off the feed from Johnston, took a deflection. And one time for Lindell off the deflection. And Comrie again allowed 4 goals within 20 minutes last time out against the Oilers. Got yanked in the second period of that one. Not a good start here. First shot on goal, and it's in. 1-0 for Dallas, 50 seconds in. Are you kidding me? Jets in possession, goes up top. Fires that one, save. So we're back on our way here. It's Lowry. Now from behind. Stars looking to clear. They will not be able to. Velarde, second line's on. Velarde gets it. Back check, and off the board's going to go into the neutral zone. They'll reset here with Sandberg. Sandberg from behind. I think it's going to be a delayed penalty. There's no goalie, and I think it's going to be a delayed penalty here. On the left side now, it's Pionk. Up top, Sandberg. Whips it out wide. The Mestikov. Have to go back into the neutral zone. So went over the blue line. Yeah, Broncos broadcast coming out tomorrow. Yeah, that's tomorrow. Perfetti. Goes behind, and yeah, it's a delayed penalty. Yep. It's a delayed penalty. 2 minutes. As it looks like it will be Richkovian. Yeah, flash animated assets work better as of now than the CGI mess they have now. Yeah, I think so too. Just pretend the flag is arm race. Yep. So power play here. They didn't get a lot of chances last time on the power play against the Oilers in that 6-2 loss. Only one opportunity on the power play. Didn't score on it. Stars felt like it was great opening night against the Jets. Jets went 0 for 4 on the power play in that one. Clear from behind Haskin. And they'll reset. So it goes behind. Poked back by Comrie. Taking a center ice. Poked away by Back. And no opportunity there. They'll reset again. No chances so far on this power play. 30 seconds. And Morrissey. He'll take it down. Looking for some space. He'll feed off the board on the right side. Loses the handle. Morrissey's going to get it back behind his own blue line. Face for broadcast. I think that worked very well. It makes more sense too because they have the reboot. Monsters think there was something to promote. It got very repetitive too. That's a bad pass there. A chance for a short-handed opportunity. Backhanded save by Comrie. It's a backhanded chance on a terrible pass to center ice. Not sure what was trying to do there. It looked like it was Ben on that one who had the chance. And now from behind the goal line. Iafallo. To the near side, left side, it's Scheifele. Scheifele backhanded pass behind one time to the right side. That one's saved and saved again by DeSmith. He gloves it with 43 on the power play. Does my clock never start? I just realized that. And I have no idea why. Power play clock never started. Okay, let's go back to that. That horrible backhanded pass there by Perfetti. An opportunity there on the power play for Steele. My apologies. I said it was Ben before. It was Steele. And then DeSmith, a nice kick save there. Stars from the faceoff. 37 seconds left on the power play. All sports refs are some form of black or white. I don't know, actually. Speaking of the refs, talk about something here. Center ice. Not sure what the thing is. The lights are on. I don't know what's going on here. If you like what you see, like, like, button, subscribe. Do agree with the names to call the game so far. So far, so good, yeah. Again, it's definitely not my top, but we're making it work. Obviously, practice is going to make perfect on this. Practice will make perfect. Also, Vegas. Ooh. Yeah, crazy one against the Avs last time. Starts from the faceoff again. And it goes behind. Stars winning all the faceoffs so far on this power play. 30 seconds on the power play. Not really much of anything for the Jets, and they lose the puck here. Down the right side, Spoksa. And now 12 on the power play. Jets have it down the near side on the left side. Nemestikov. He'll try and feed it to center ice. Just wraps it around the board. 5 on the power play. Nothing really there. It goes behind the blue line. They'll have to reset to avoid the offside. And Pionk will take it. Now back to full strength. Absolutely nothing on there. Your refs are easier to identify. There's got to be some logic behind it. Have off song? Yeah, we'll do that at the commercial break. We will do that at the commercial break. Line change here. Stars back at full strength. Down the near side on the left side. Trying to dump it into the slot. Instead goes behind. Wraps it back around. Dylan will get a stick on it. Staying with the Jets here from behind. Harley, back for the first time in 12 games, tries to clear it. Can't do it. Instead goes to the slot, but no harm done as Steele gets it from behind into the boards and wrap back around. Trying to feed it back to center ice, but poked away there by Pearson. And we'll go out of play. The old viewers of refs only one on the ice for not wearing helmets. Crazy. Crazy. I don't know how they did it. Just too dangerous. Is it great when your basketball team slaughters every opponent by 40 points a game? Yep. They're doing all right so far. Doing all right. Clock? No, clock's fine. I got 15:33. Duchesne will take the face-off here and goes a bit too early, so have Ben take the face-off here for the Stars now. Won by the Jets and a glove save by DeSmith. One time up top at the point. Easy glove save there by DeSmith. He's playing again red hot as of late. Saving about 93% of his shots since November. Duchesne will take the face-off here. He wins it. And just wrapping around from behind on the left side. On the right side, I should say. Center ice in the neutral zone. Just staying around now. A 1-on-1 opportunity here for the Jets. Jets trying to get behind. Good defense there. Sandstrom, Lundqvist. Sandstrom and then down the left side. Cleared away. Off the board. It will go behind for icing. Duchesne could not get there in time. First time I called hockey. Third time. Third time I've done hockey. Went to an Avs game once where he stood right next to ref outside the ref. I was a fan dressed as ref till not official looked up and was like ready to call the game. That's amazing. Oh, bad. Just so casual. I love it. That's I guess, no one expects to do that. You think they have their own like secret tunnel or whatnot. So they have their own entrance like underneath, like the players do. Deflected from behind. And Robertson looks to clear and still will go from behind. Reset. Bianco. He can't clear it now. Cleared away by Duchesne into the neutral zone. Stars trying to win off their skate. Cannot do so. So the Jets have the puck. Morrissey. We have a line change here as Morrissey will feed it down the near side on the left side. Kicks it out to Nemestikov. Nemestikov gets by Lindell. Wraps it around. Goes back to the point. Fires. That one takes a deflection. Saved. Stanley gets it. Tries to clear it to the slot. And Haskin will get it. But unsuccessful clearance there. Too weak on that one. Pearson. His shot goes wide. And now into the neutral zone it goes at center ice. Nemestikov now. He'll work into center ice and he'll clear it down as they'll make a line change. From behind is Haskin. And we'll reset. 6 gone in the first. Stars up 1-0 early on here. In the attacking third here for the attacking zone for the Stars. Wrapping around now the Jets in possession after they stealed away. It was Bork who was off of Bork. Now playing from behind Petrovic. Trying to find Richkovian. Goes off the wall. They were tied up there for a moment, but Stars have it from behind their own net. It's Harley. Harley tries to poke check into the board. Unsuccessful. Jets now have him from behind their goal line. Shot there, takes a deflection. I think Beck got a stick on that one. Now Beck's going to take it down the far side on the right side. They'll make a line change here. And the Jets will do so as well as they'll take it down. Morrissey. Poked away by DeSmith. Will stay in the attacking third. I think that went over the blue line. Yeah, it did. It's going to be offside. I was going to say, that went over the blue line. How's it going, Magic? Appreciate tuning. Oh, yeah, the emergency goalie. I love the emergency goalie. I don't know why my clock didn't start. Now my clock is off. I don't know why my clock didn't start there. So we'll get down to 13:11, which would be... give me a second here, guys. Express.com, Florida, UConn. We got a hundo jack for this. We got a hundo jack to do this. So I got the rule where if someone donates $100, you can have me do anything you want me to do. And someone wanted me to do this, and we are doing just that. 1-0 Stars early on. All right, let's do the karaoke wheel again. $50. Any song you want me to. $25 to get a song for half off. The song for half off for this stream and this stream only is going to be, drum roll, please. Just Like Heaven by The Cure. All right. Just Like Heaven by The Cure is the song that is half off. All righty. Yeah, and I need practice with hockey, too. I definitely need the practice with hockey, seeing as, you know, the Olympics are coming up, and I need to get some stuff done for the Olympics. We go a wild game in a couple weeks? Yeah, why not? Why not? I didn't have a chance to go to a hockey game. Do some Aussie rules. I would love that. I would love to do that. Yeah, but Just Like Him by The Cure is half off. If you like what Steve looks at, like, button, subscribe, post the channel, and done. Not a lot of chances for the Stars since that shorthanded opportunity from Steele. Jets have had it mainly in the attacking zone for the last 3 minutes, but yeah, it feels like it's offseason. On the face-off here, Jets win that one. Sandberg will try and wrap it around to the far side on the right side. Lindell gets there, pokes it back. Now cleared by Duchesne. Tries to clear it, but the Jets able to get it at center ice. Reset going to the far side, takes a deflection off the stick. Will not be poked away by DeSmith. Instead, we poke from behind. Backhanded clearance. On there for Duchesne. And now the Stars on the far side. Just make a... I thought they were going to make a line change there. It was a very weak thing back to behind, but down the other side, Perfetti. Perfetti gives it to Pionk. Pionk to the far side, and now wrapped around from behind. As I'll make a line change here. Pionk into the boards. Perfetti can't get there in time, but it goes back up top. And now Morrissey, he'll try a shot to the far side on the right side. That one's saved. And now taken down by the Stars. On the near side on the left side. It's Foxka. We'll go behind DeMello. We'll go off the boards there. Lundqvist feeds it out. Shot here. Second chance. Kick save. In the slot, Foxka. Now the Stars have an opportunity here as it stays in their zone. In the attacking zone. Lundqvist loses the handle and it's going to be offside. Oh, it's for the referee signal, but I'm going to play as the Jets get possession here. On the far side, trying to clear it. Cal Bianco. He'll take it down the far side, feeds it off. One-time shot save. Trying to go 5-hole there, but Comrie makes the play. 11:28. Shot there by Hintz. Nick, game this year for Nick Suter? Yes. Yes, I will. Villanova come back, only down 35 with under 5 to go. They got a shot. They got a shot. When Tesco ran in February, yes. Scorcher ran the final player immediately gets out of the box. I would love that. I would love that rule. Lowry will take the face-off here alongside Foxa and... alongside Hintz. He went too early. So Ben's going to take this alongside Lowry. Right, for minors only, yeah. Stars when it goes to the point. Bit slow rolling, so no opportunity to do a one-timer. Robertson, he'll feed it behind the goal line. Wraps it around down the near side. Into the boards. Goes Lindell. And now the Jets have it. Trying to get to center ice here. And they'll reset behind their own blue line. There's no feed down the far side. One-time pass to the right circle. Read perfectly there by the Stars. And now it's Lindell. Off the wall on the near side. Trying to get to center ice and does. Robertson. He'll feed it to the far side. Robertson. Gives it off now. Working from behind. wrapping it around. Jammed into the boards. Jets take over here. On the near side, poked away. Harley, and now playing from behind, is Sandberg. Sandberg tries to clear, but stays in the Stars zone as back able to intercept that pass. Staying with the Stars here into the boards. Goes Bork. Now Bork from behind after the pass from back. He'll get some help here from Wichkovian. From behind, they'll reset. Up top it goes, and took a deflection on that one, so they'll reset, make a line change, and the side here, Wichkovian on the near side. Pass up top to Bork. Wichkovian feeds it to behind the goal line, and it will be Pionk who's got there as they have a delayed penalty. Honestly, worse than Toy Story? Not from what I've seen so far. From what I've seen, not entirely, but this will be 2-minute power play for the Stars, I believe. But when we get back, the halfway point of the first period, 1-0 Stars, 45 seconds in, they scored. Wait, they're free on YouTube, yep. Yeah, Borka's Swedish Chef's favorite player. Yes, he is. Yeah, I mean, look, I get both sides. Obviously, it's a dramatic win, close game. You want to stay away with your teammates. On the other hand, you sign the contract to do just that. I mean, I think people are making Mount of a molehill on that one. I think it's one of those... Herbert was mildly inconvenienced for a little bit. You got to get the interview in, and obviously you got to get it quickly because they're broadcasting rules and regulations you got to do. So, I get both sides. Herbert, you have an obligation to do it because you signed the contract to do it. Also, it was just a chaotic win, and you did not expect to win it like that. So, McKee over Hurts? Not yet. Rivers news, he signed with the practice squad. Rivers is officially on the practice squad for the Colts. So that is happening. We'll see if he gets promoted to the active roster. If he goes to the active roster, 5-year window resets for the Hall of Fame. Practice squad does not reset. The active roster, it resets. Favorite hockey player? Ooh. Man, I like Cooley when he was on the Yotes. But, yeah, not really anymore. I like Celebrating. Yeah, I like that commercial, too. All players squad do media when the media wants them. For something like that, like a post-game interview, yes. There's certain players that, like, yes. Quarterback, yeah, especially. All right, power play here. First opportunity on the power play for the Stars. Last time these teams met, Winnipeg had 2 shorthanded goals. And here we go off the power play. Stars win the faceoff. Up top of the point. Haskin. Goes back to Haskin on the near side. He'll feed out wide. Dumping it down low. Goes back to the slot. Resets there as Hint says nothing. Back to Haskin. He'll give it off, fires. Backhanded and saved. Off the leg of Comrie. So Johnston tried on that one. Oh, Olgan box on one. Oh, yeah. You know, I think, unless it becomes a consistent problem, yeah. Also, again, Petullo does not have a great offense. So, give it one more year. Stars once again. I mean, he literally just won Super Bowl MVP last year after having a great year. Like, they're overreacting just a little bit. Deflected down the near side, and the Jets will clear their lines. Haskin. He'll feed it behind. So 5-on-4 here. 1:15 to go on the power play. On the near side. And it goes behind once again. Jets clear their lines again, and Haskin will take it from behind to Smith. Fakes the give out wide. Now does give it out wide and taking it down here. It's Rantanen. Haskin. Back to the point. Try and dump it down low. Fires that one too wide, but rebound there by Rantanen. Or Rantanen, I should say. Rantanen to the far side. Trying to look on that one, I believe, for Robertson. But poked away. And the Jets' opportunity here, shorthanded. They got the one-on-one. Backhanded shot, easy save. Not a lot of power on that one for Connor. 23 seconds left on the power play here. And not really much urgency here for the Stars. They'll keep it in their defensive third. Their defensive zone. They passed around 3 times the defensive zone before going. 10 on the power play. Now they'll finally try and split the double. But can't do it there. Poked away. Bork. It's not a great power play there for the Stars whatsoever. And now back to full strength as Harley will feed it down. Took a deflection. No ice in there. Connery plays it from behind. Now trying to take it down is the Metskov. The Mestikov, he's doubled on the near side, on the left side, and Harley, that little hit is enough. The Stars will take it from behind. Gets a bad pass back to the point. I'll just play it behind Stanley. Now from behind the Mestikov. Mestikov goes into the boards from Harley. Finds behind the net. I believe that's Pionk. Or excuse me, Metskov. That's Metskov. So playing around with it from behind. Metskov goes off his foot, trying to clear his Bork. And Bork able to win that one. Stars will reset here. Harley waiting for the line change. He's got Steele on the ice now. Steele is back on. 7 minutes to go in the first. Down the left side. Past the center ice. Good backhander. And staying in the defensive third here. Staying in the defensive zone. Lundqvist. Off the boards, trying to find Blackwell. His pass gets there. 7 now down the near side. Go the Jets. Pass one time. That shot saved on the left goalpost. Trying to tuck it inside. Nice save there by DeSmith. They'll reset back to the point. The far side. In the right circle. Looking around. Backhanded shot. Saved by DeSmith with ease. Cleared away from the one by Foxka. Then back to the Jets. Up to the point. Sandberg. Tries to feed into the slot. Takes a deflection. Stays with the Jets. And that takes a deflection. Goes off the board on the far side. On the right side. And cleared away for the moment. But Jets get it back as the Stars make a line change. Poked away. Now Jets will reset in their third. Sandberg. Continue to do something on the MCS. Yep. But proof since I've done the last game 2 games. So appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah, I got the power play on the board. Yep. Appreciate it. Yeah. Again, it's going to get a lot easier as the more games I do doing this. All right, down the near side goes Lowry. Lowry, that one poked away. And playing from behind now, the Stars going down the right side is Ben. Ben goes across the ice to the near side, finds Robertson. Robertson tries to find his man off the wall. But Velarde easily there. Now the Jets will take it down. Center ice. To the left side, Morrissey. Morrissey fires across. Pass into the slot. That one takes a deflection, but stays with Morrissey. The left point. From behind, looking for the backhand feed. Not there. So goes back up top to Morrissey at the point. He'll go to the right side. Morrissey now in the right circle, going behind the goal line. Tries to feed it. No one there in the low slot. He'll go back to the Stars for the moment. Good opportunity there for the Jets, but there was no one in that low slot able to create chaos. And the Stars from behind Petrovic. He'll wrap it around. Trying to work on Pionk here. One-on-one chance. Glove save on the right side. Easy there by Haskin. Or excuse me, by Rich Kovian, I should say. My apologies on that one. Rich Kovian on the shot. Comer with the easy glove save. We got 4.5 to go in the first. All right. Let's see what I missed for the chat. Obviously, with hockey, I'm going to try my best to get to everything in the chat, but when the actions happen, it's going to be a bit tough. So just keep that in mind. Now I'm going to get to everything in the chat when we have a pause like this. All right, here we go. So let's see what we got. Multicast and Blues doing a soupy night? Oh, I love that. I love that. Great player with terrible social skills to be contractually obligated? Like, I think it depends. Depends on the, because you're right into the contract. You get paid for those appearances. You do get paid for those. What Sarah said made me change my mind. Basically, he talked about how he knew the tiebreaker rule, but he thought there was, like, it was better to get the win versus the tie. Also, they called that play earlier in the game. They were always going to play for the win, and they talked about beforehand. Couple stores say, travel to Seattle with the team. Yeah, you're allowed to do that as a Brexville player. I'm not surprised. You want to get a feel for the offense and how it works. But yeah, Rivers reset. Not yet. If he goes on the active roster, the clock resets. If he stays on the practice squad, it does not. Only player only for Man 05. That is impressive. The Notre Dame fighting their ball and go home. I love that. FLSI playoff teams on committee, don't give certain someone any ideas. Michigan's falling off. Yep, 89-61. That's it. Scrub. Yeah, you gotta be on the active roster, and then the clock resets. If you're on the practice squad, doesn't set. It's like a ceremonial contract. That's pretty much what happens. Yeah, Clemson right now only up by 5 on BYU. Does BYU come back? Devonsa, obviously, one of the best players in the nation. Rivers go active? I think at some point he will, yeah. NFC point, West point differential. At least the Cardinals scored. At least the Cardinals do not have the negative magic number. They're off by 1 on that. Yeah, Seahawks Rams are the 2 best teams in football in my mind. They're the 2 best teams, and the fact that one's going to be a wild card is just crazy to me. So the class he's being headed to, I think being on the active roster helps Hall of Fame chances. I think so too. Adds to the lore of Phillip Rivers. All right, here we go. Back on our way. 4.5 to go in the first. 1-0 still to score with the Stars in front for the goal 45 seconds in. Lindell. And Rantanen will take it. At center ice on the near side. He'll reset, wrap it around, tries to go to the far side and does. He finds Haskin. Haskin behind the goal line, and I think we're going to get icing on that one. Too far out in front. Johnston. The intended target there. Trying to go from the right side to the left side and too far out. Benjo Villanova, there you go. Yep, that's the one that matters. If Rivers plays and he sucks, I'll put it this way. I don't think Rivers can be hurt with this Hall of Fame legacy at this point. I think this can only help him. If Rivers starts the game and throws like 3 interceptions, I don't think it's going to hurt him. No one expects anything out of him. I don't think playing at 44 years old can hurt you. Stars from the faceoff. And it goes blue line to blue line. Too much on that one. Looking for Rantanen. Rivers going to do if he goes back to proof Hall of Fame shot. I would say play if you do like what Flacco. I think the good comparison is Flacco in 23. If you do what Flacco did in 23, you have a really good shot now. That might sway some people. After the icing call, Jets win the faceoff. Both teams 50-50 on the faceoff. Shot there from the point. Saved. Quite easily. He's got a man on the near side. And Morrissey not going to take it. Instead, going to go from behind. On the left circle. So I follow. Backhanded shot saved. Or well wide, I should say. Staying with the Jets here. Reset Morrissey. Feed out to the right side. Trying to go to the left circle. Takes a deflection out. The stick of Haskin. That'll be a face-off with 3:48. He's got to look like Brady. I mean, that would help. To be on the team with second best record in the NFC, also second best in his own division. So funny. If I had a nickel for every time. Rivers comes back, wins Super Bowl with the Colts, and officially convinced the league is scripted. You know, if the Chargers won 23-19, I'd be convinced. If it was a 23-19 game yesterday, I'm 100% convinced. And that was incredible. The fact that of all games, Taze will take the face-off here for the Jets. So he went too early, so. Let Barron take the face-off, and he wins it. Down the near side. Skepke. Kepke from behind. We're going to feed it to the right circle. Not there, so we're going to reset up top. He'll feed it from the point. Down low into a pile of stars, and no chance there. Foxka. Down the far side. Gives it to Lundqvist. Push from behind. Salvage with 325. New rating for the Coyotes? Nothing I've heard of as of yet. I know they're talking about something. 2019 would have been Scorigami. I'm not sure if 21-19 would have been Scorigami. No, I don't think so. 23-19 would have been amazing. I doubt 21-19 Scorigami. Some Eagles fans scored yesterday. Seattle 23. Yeah. Or even like Cardinals 23. Yeah, Clem's up with 5 minutes left. Yeah, it's a good game there. Jets win the faceoff. Trying to feed a center ice for Nemetsikov. Not there, but goes back to Perfetti. And that shot took a deflection off the stick, I believe, of Petrovic. Will go out of play. Right, 23-19 has happened, yes. 23-19 has happened. But Monsters, Inc., it would have been just... The last thing lost at West Coast team, it really opens the door for the Cowboys, yeah. If the Eagles take care of business, they should be okay. Eagles go 3-1, they should be okay. If they go 2-2, Cowboys have to run the table. But they can run the table. Lowry at the left circle will take the face-off here for the Jets. Right, you literally have Mill Sextons, yep. I go Seattle because it was on the road. You know, I would not be surprised if Seattle wins that game. I mean, that's going to be a great game, and I can't wait for that. That'll be a fun game to call Thursday Night Football. That's going to be one of the best games of the season. Like, we have Bucks, Falcons this week, and then we got the Rams, Seahawks next week. Oh, man. Face off here, won by the Stars. Going off the far board on the right side. Back to the slot, feed it down low, and we'll get another whistle. Is there an X19 score gun where any numbers in the 20s? I would assume not. There's not, no. Nothing. Nothing there. Down the near side, Ben. Trying to wrap it behind, so Lowry gets it. Down the far side, poked away. Goes off the skate of Velarde. Second line on here, Sandberg. Sandberg tries to feed it into the slot, but Hint's able to make the... Just stick on that one. It goes to Robertson. Robertson, he'll just clear, goes behind. Now line change here, so the Jets will take it down. Resetting here with Pionk. Holding it. Pionk holds down, gives it off to the near side. Down left side, makes a man miss. That is Perfetti. And it goes out of play with 2:19. So this shot took a deflection. Yeah, I mean, the Raiders get the one pick. They're going to go Mendoza. Well, the Notre Dame drum, make him join a conference, allows him to be dominant. That works originally. Make him join the MAC, yep. Maction Tuesdays. Please, Notre Dame Maction. I would love that. That'd be so funny, Notre Dame Maction. That would just be... Man. Scheifele went too early on that one for the Jets, so... They'll get a follow. On the face-off end. Swung by the Stars. Lindell. First line on for both teams here. On the left side, Connor. Trout feed to the right side. Scheifele from behind. A reset up top here. It's Morrissey. Morrissey tries to feed it to the high slot. Intercepted by the Stars. Taken down here by Johnson. Johnson gives it off to the right circle. Rantanen goes into the board. Not much there. Stars will keep. They'll have to reset to avoid the offside. They'll make a line change here, wrapping around the near side. 1:40 to go in the first. Stu Shane. Jets will take it down. It's a 3-on-1. Trying to beat the 3-on-1, at least clear to center ice, or clear to the goal line. Well, they'll make their line change. Lundqvist into the boards. Hit hard there. Now it stays on the left board. The Jets zone out of play with 1:14. Get a climb, Pop-Tarts, ball, and attack ACC. Yeah. I mean, both sides held pretty poorly. I mean, the ACC just destroyed Notre Dame. Right now, you can afford to miss any out of the leads. Yes, you can. Got a ticket from Miami. Tamu, let's go. Oh, that's going to be a great game. Oh, yeah, that was very funny. Attack ACC does not affect ACC. It's a Pokemon move. Colonel takes the 5 sometimes. I think it's going to be... I think Tyson goes. I think Tyson's the first guy off the board at receiver. 1:13 to go in the first. Down the right side, poked away. Slow moving period here. Now from behind, Connor. Can't get a stick on that. Taking it down the near side. On the left side is Harley. Harley will wrap it around from behind. Will feed it to the opposite side. It's back. Third line on here for the Stars. Back. Tries to get a stick on that with a backhanded pass to low slot. Not there. And into the boards 43 seconds to go in the first. Jets get it now. It's Perfetti. We got a stoppage here with 37. Where does Ty go? I think probably still top 10. Right, the team scored over his only goal of the game. We might be getting there. All good, Sid. All good. Appreciate you, man. We'll say I'm trying to change some things up, so I will say there are going to be some changes the next month. Doing some things a little bit differently, as you'll probably see. So, appreciate you tuning in. 34 seconds to go in the first. Stars from the faceoff. Taking it down, tripped up. And I think they will get the minor for tripping. So Rantanen got tripped up on that one. I'm assuming this will be a 2-minute minor. Yep, it's got to be. Didn't even need to do it, too. You had 2 defenders behind. So now a 2-minute power play here. Got nothing on the first attempt with the power play. No real opportunities there. Stars just 6 shots on goal. And one of them came 45 seconds in. This is the Jets, a great one, yep. Come on, the 5, we'll get to that at the end of the period. Appreciate you, man. Actually, here we go. Watch over from the dead. Hard fight polarization. Oh, yeah, because we're doing that in between, yes. All right, yep, because we're doing the overtime in between, yes. All right, perfect. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you as always. We'll get to that in just a little bit. 20 seconds to go in the first, the point. And on the right, or the left side is Hintz. Hintz back up top to the point. Hayskin goes off the foot of Lowry. Tries to feed into the high slot. Wrapped around, 7 seconds, 6 from behind, 5 into the boards, 4 low slot not there, and I'll take the end of the period. 1:32 left on the power play. 1-0 the score. Second period when we get back. Stars in front on that goal, 45 seconds in. Intermission. Yep, so it should be okay. Let me see. Second intermission, so 7:05 on my time. All right, here we go. All right, so how we do this, we're going to do overtime in between the periods. So any audio, video, chat, review, sport quiz, whatever sports, anything you want me to do, we'll do that in between. So we have this stoppage here for 18 minutes. So we'll maximize our time as best we can. All right. So George Washington. How many checks is the best snack? I like me some goldfish. I like some goldfish. All right. Richard King is better than Indiana football. That is a hot take. All right, so let's do this. Okay, intermission right now. 1-0 your score. Do I have an intermission graphic? I thought I did. How's it still go on? Because money. I hate it. Believe me, I hate it. All right, here we go. With the Washington prompt. Here we go. By Providence, what havoc as we fall in this union? Security guards don't know whether to tase him or salute. Many salute as Washington steps up. Oh, God, we're in trouble. 2 centuries I slumber, and I wake up to find my republic, once fragile yet hopeful, now hardened with bitterness. Oh, yeah, he goes higher. Obviously, if he plays like a god in the playoffs, yes, he will go number 1. If he puts up like Joe Burrow-like numbers in the playoff, that changes a lot. You shout across aisles, you sneer across screens, you speak at citizens, not with them. Yeah, might have made a decision. Not wrong there. Yep, money. The NBA thinks they're doing something. It's not. It's not good. They think they're doing something. It's clearly not working. Therefore, by the authority vested in me, admittedly unclear yet apparently still respected. I command each of you to explain your differences to each other like adults. This is not how we solved our problems back in the 18th century. So, begin. Fine. I believe government should protect people who are struggling to invest in the common good. And I believe people flourish with less government interference and more personal responsibility. Alright. See? Now explain not your talking points, your reasons. Speak from principle, not performance. They try again. This time, they talk about why they're doing it. And they realize that, we have more in common than we thought. Washington rubs his temples, politicians argue about everything, but they're actually talking for the first time. Kelly with the fire, appreciate you, man. Pirates Bowl is blue-haired lawyer Lionel Hutz, Notre Dame, with Notre Dame facing death penalty for declining the invite. Oh, wow. Oh, man. That's an interesting one. Yeah, 44 years, Rivers signed with the Colts, on par for the season. Yep. Look, they're desperate at quarterback. They're very clearly desperate at quarterback. I think that's very obvious. They are very desperate. I don't know how much is left in the tank. I will say, at least with Rivers, he did retire on a high note. He was still pretty good in 2020. Now, granted, it's been a long time. It's been about 5 years. But other quarterbacks that were retired, it's like, okay, wait, they had nothing left in the tank by that point. Rivers had some left in the tank. Heisman candidates? Oh, it absolutely can. Absolutely can hurt. With harm preside. Yep. Appreciate you, Keller. Get you on. All right. The room is quieter now after all the listening. You need not agree. Heaven knows my own cabinet bickered like barnyard geese. I mean, obviously, signing the Constitution was not easy. We bickered about a lot. But we shared one conviction. That the Republic survives only when its stewards speak honestly and hear earnestly. I did not lead a revolution so that citizens would become enemies, nor that debate would become blood sport. Disagree, but do so without disdain. For the love of Almighty, stop writing legislation on social media. Well, how do you think he'll do, and how long do you think Rivers will last? Well, I think this is going to be it for him. I'm not sure he goes to the active roster at any point. I don't know. I mean, he's fine now, but a week of practices, who knows? What's it be like 2021 Cam with the Panthers? Yeah, that was not good. But again, Cam was declining at that point. To be fair, Cam was on the decline. He had not been good for a while. And he was a guy based on athleticism. Phillip Rivers has never been a quarterback based on his athleticism. Like Cam knew once your body goes, it goes with him. Rivers was never a guy like that. And Rivers, again, he was playing well when he retired. Oh, what a dunk there, DeBonsa. Oh my goodness, BYU. That was nuts. DeBonsa's a stud. All right, here we go. All right. Let's see, Notre Dame. I was looking at Stafford this year, yeah. Yeah, Stafford this year's been incredible. Like, Stafford, you wonder when the wheels are going to come off, and obviously he is, the wheels are not coming off anytime soon with him. Rivers goes 4-0, takes Colts to playoffs. See when comeback player of the year? Yes. I think that's the... I know I said with Flacco he should have won it, but that was a little bit different. That was a guy who was still... He wasn't retired. He was... Yes, he was coming off his couch, but he wasn't retired, and also you had a guy who died. You drink about it, I appreciate it. Rivers, it's been 5 years. And there's no clear-cut favorite for comeback player of the year. Maybe Prescott, but... Oh, got him. Michael, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. While Notre Dame. Give me a second here. I could get Nathan Peterman. That'd be the funniest timeline. About 10 minutes to go before we start the second. All right. Let's make sure that works. Okay, we'll do overtime right now, seeing as we're at intermission. We had a bit of an error there, so we'll make that work. Right, it's been a while. DeBerg in 98. You had Tony Adams in 87 after the strike. All right, hang on. This is not working. Give me a second here. Alright, start the Berg's back. If you want to be involved in quarterback, that would help. College playoffs start next week. Alright. Let's try this again. Clemson is now tied. 64 seconds left. 4.9 to go. Wait, what? No college. No, we got Army Navy and we got an FCS game. We also have another bowl game. Sometimes this is not working for some reason. All right, let's try this again. Oh, the Pirates are getting Soto. The Pirates have just got Soto. Gregory Soto. Not Juan Soto. Gregory Soto. So Gregory Soto officially going to the Pirates. Blue Bonnet Bowl. That was a real bowl. How's it going, David? Appreciate it, dude. Hang on. It's for whatever reason, like ChatGPT's not. It's not putting out a good product, but this one. That one works. Okay, here we go. Okay. Well, I missed 1-0. 1-0 start so far. We're in overtime. Macabrew's again, yeah, he's done. He's cooked at this point. All right, here we go. with the bowl. This one works. It took like 7 seconds. Or 7 tries, I should say. Jump scared for a second. Your Honor, this case is simple. Notre Dame went 10-2, remained bowl eligible, received an official bowl invitation, and declined it. A direct violation of NCAA bylaw 47B, which mandates acceptance of any eligible bowl invitation. Oh no, there is no intermission clock. There's no intermission clock. Of any bowl eligible invitation unless a meteor has struck the stadium. This act threatens the postseason's financial ecosystem, the sacredness of sponsorships, and most importantly, the annual distribution of novelty towels. The NCAA therefore seeks the death penalty unless Notre Dame reverses course and agrees to play. Mr. Hutz, thank you, Your Honor. Ladies and gentlemen, my client stands accused of not wanting to play in a bowl game they didn't want. If that's a crime, then I've been refusing jury duty illegally for years. Let me assure you, Notre Dame didn't decline a bowl invitation. They merely defended participation pending emotional recovery from playoff disappointment. A perfectly legal concept I just invented. BYU buzzer beater. Oh my goodness. BYU buzzer beater. The NCAA calls Dr. Reginald compliance. Is declining a bowl invitation against NCAA rules? How's it going, listener Jesus? Appreciate you tuning in. We're intermission right now. It's 1-0, so we're just messing around for now. Absolutely. The bylaws clearly require acceptance of all invitations to ensure competitive balance, sponsor satisfaction, and maximum broadcast revenue for the student athletes. And what is the consequence for refusal? The death penalty, complete shutdown of the program. No games, no scholarships, no fight songs, nothing. No further questions, Mr. Hutz. Dr. Compliance, isn't it true that the NCAA rules are open to interpretation? No, they're very explicit. Right, but isn't everything in life open to interpretation? For example, the word mandatory. Couldn't that be interpreted as suggested? No. Could you just say possibly so I have something? No. Your Honor, I move to strike the witness for being uncooperative with my legal strategy. Oh, Hutz. Denied. I think we're wearing him down. Yeah, you're definitely doing that. You're wearing him down. That's amazing. For being uncooperative with my legal strategy. The bowl calls to the stand, Mr. Brent Bowman. Please describe the invitation extended here to Notre Dame. We offer them a prestigious berth in the Pop-Tarts Bowl. And how Notre Dame respond? They sent us a note reading, respectfully, no thanks. And a duel of a leprechaun pushing a bowl into a trash can. No further questions. But they win buzzer beater. Buzzer beater 3 by right. Mr. Bowman. Isn't it possible my client's note was misinterpreted? It said no thanks. Hard to misinterpret. But what if no thanks actually meant yes thanks, but we're being coy, being sneaky? You know, you don't want to come off too desperate after meeting someone for the first time and having a good first date. It didn't mean that. Your Honor, the bowl witness is being hostile. I moved to have testimony replaced with an affidavit I wrote myself in crayon. No. The system is stacked against honest, hardworking lawyers like myself. Notre Dame knowingly violated NCAA law. The appropriate remedy is clear. The death penalty, unless they agree immediately and unequivocally to play in the invited bowl game. Ladies and gentlemen, is it really so wrong to decline an invitation? Second starts in 3 minutes. Haven't we all avoided an awkward party or a cousin's wedding? Shouldn't that earn the death penalty? Again, it's not... Silence, Your Honor! This is my moment! Just saying silence to the judge is a great strategy. Look, Notre Dame shouldn't be punished for following their hearts. Football is about passion, tradition, and sometimes refusing to play in a bowl named after a mattress store. I've heard the arguments, however unconventional somewhere. The court finds Notre Dame guilty of declining a mandatory bowl invite. Therefore, I issue the following sentence. Death penalty unless they agree to participate in the Pop-Tarts Bowl. We finally had a name brand team. See? I told you I'd get you a good deal. Hut saves the day again. His briefcase falls open with lack of evidence inside. Oh, Huts. Oh, you did it again. How's it going? User BYU. 2-0 yesterday, by the way. 2-0 yesterday. Let's go. BYU. DeBonson with a huge dunk and then Robert Wright with a 3 at the end. What a game. What a phenomenal game of the Garden. Florida, UConn. You got a lot to follow up with that. The rematch last year was round of 32. I'm pretty sure you guys soon. If you like what you see, like, button, subscribe. We're going to start the second period in just a couple of moments. Stars have the power play. 92 seconds left in the power play. Stars scored 45 seconds into this one. BYU winning $200. Let's go. Well, you bailed them at the half? Did you bail them at halftime when they were down by 22? You got with the money line? That's good. All right, 77% on the Stars to win this one. They're going to have the 5-on-4 advantage when we start. San Diego hosting USC, but still only having 100 cents. I don't know. Maybe they're on break. So around this time, you don't know when students are going to be on break and have finals and everything. If they're left clubs this year, BYU is darn good. The Bonsas are such a good player. He killed it the second half. He was phenomenal in that second half. All right, here we go. Power play for the Stars to start the second. 1-0 the score. Over in Winnipeg. Face-off won by the Stars, and we are underway in the second. Let's see. This bet during the second one was like 32 run. Oh, you got it. Yep, you got the live line. I love it. I love line betting. I love it. Hintz. Down the right side. Tries to feed it out to Rantanen. Goes back from behind Hintz. Back to Rantanen, but stolen away from behind the goal line by the Jets, and they'll clear their lines. As soon as the score locations, yeah, it's bizarre. It's bizarre, I know. Stars will now make a line change. Hintz. Down the left side, Robertson. Robertson. Back to the point, Haskin. Haskin to the goal line. Behind here, it's Johnston. Johnston poked into the boards, trying to clear it out his Pionk. Stayed in the attacking zone. Stays here to the right circle. But not enough on that pass. Poked away Rantanen now. Everyone's only us for over a minute at this point for the Stars. Figure next opportunity they'll have a chance to clear. And change the lines. Haskin to the left side. Robertson. Robertson left circle. Trying to feed into the low slot. Backhanded pass. The shot. Saved and then in. They take advantage of the power play. Great pass into the low slot on the backhander. And finding the back of the net is Hintz. Another quick start for the Stars. I don't have hockey helmets. I do not have any hockey helmets. That's why. They scored 45 seconds into the first. 90 seconds in here. Into the low slot. Hintz on the beautiful backhanded pass. Robertson. Watch this one again. He dumps it down low. Beautiful backhanded pass by Johnston. And then it goes to Hintz. 2-0. Oops. Wrong number. 1 minute in. 2-0 the score. Back to full strength here. Stars win the faceoff. They'll bring a new line on. Second line is on. A heck of a shift there for the first line. They were on for over a minute. Stop streaming hockey. It's only 2-0. On the far side, I mean, the Olympics might suck at this rate if I stream all the games based on trends. Right, down the right side here for the Jets in the attacking zone for the first time this period. But immediately, Lowry loses the handle on it. Taking it down here is Duchesne. To Mello now. Mello to the blue line. And take it to center ice. Velarde. Now he goes to the left side. Velarde trying to wrap it around. Looking to find someone up top. Goes back to the point. It's Shane. Shen. Can't find his man. Cleared away by the Stars. They'll take it down here. Down the near side. Steele. He'll go center ice. Trying to wrap it around. But into the boards. Nice hit there by Scheifele. Staying though with the Stars. Fires. That one finds the back of the net. From the point. One time, I believe that was Petrovic on that one. Another bad game for Comrie. Allowed 4 goals 20 minutes in last time. 3 goals already. Damn, Starnold's here. It's probably green. It's the backhanded pass by Bork. And then a one-timer for the defenseman. It's Petrovic. He gets his second goal of the season. Are you kidding me? Why is every game we call with hockey a bloodbath? Why? No, it's not over yet. No, not even close to over. But why is every game we call a bloodbath in this sport? All right, Jets from the faceoff. And down the left side. In the attacking zone, down on the right side, poked away. Huge check into the boards. It's Bach now. Bach to Richkovian. Now behind. Bach looking to poke it into the right corner. But poked away by the Jets. Your line change has to be coming soon. You got a lot of guys on the ice for over a minute at this point, consecutively for the Stars. Into the boards on the right side goes Pearson. Wrapped around. Perfetti. He tries to get there, can't do so. Now Capobianco. And that should get the lines to change here. As Capobianco will dump it into the third. Now Jets with an opportunity on the near side with the line change. Poked away there on the near side by Lindell. Trying to wrap around. Stays with the Jets. Fires the pass. That one across the ice to the low slot. But too wide. No one there. Staying with the Jets. Going to the right side on the point. Trying to feed it to the low slot. Backhanded pass saved. And it will fall on the right side here for Duchesne. Of course, a danger for the moment. Jets get it back on the left side. On the left side here is Connor. Connor loses the handle as he's doubled. Staying, though, with the Jets on the left side. Being worked into the boards here by Blackwell. Trying to feed to the low slot. Poked away. Staying with the Jets, though. It's pushed from behind. They'll reset the point. Fired down low. Deflected and saved by DeSmith. We have the hundo. I don't remember on the hundo. Ask the NHL range only better games for me. Yes. So do lots of goals. We'll do as adults. I say 9-2 Rangers. Yeah. Yeah. No honey on objects though. I don't know who gave the hundo, but man, every game we call. Johnson will take the face off here for the Stars. He'll win it. And that should clear the danger for the moment. The first line back on here for Dallas. Harley trying to wrap it around. Poked away. Finds Pionk. Now Jets at center ice. A wrap around to the far side on the right side. From behind. Trying to get a stick on that one. Barron. Now the point one-timer. Easy save there in the 5-hole. DeSmith gloves it all the way. Rob to give a hundo jack for next time starts for the Avs. Yep. I think the easiest betting strategy in the world is... I think it was Rob. No, it wasn't Rob. Rob was for college hockey next month. That was for college hockey next month. And the easiest betting strategy in the world is any one of my games that I call. Whoever scores the first goal, just bet all your money on that team. Whoever scores the first goal... At that point, you know how it's going to end. Excuse me. Yeah, it is, this better takes the face off there. Or Hintz, I should say, take the face off. Loses in the Jets. Now having in their own thirds, or their own zones, Pionk. Trying to feed it down the near side to Niederreiter. Not there. They'll get it back down the left side. Nothing new for Niederreiter. Into boards Petrovic. Had the goal earlier. Make it 3-0. Stands around center ice. So now in the attacking zone. Stars get the interception. Hintz pokes it away. Robertson can't get there in time. So now we'll get a line change here. With Harley and Petrovic coming off. Having been on for over a minute at this point. Down left side. Just trying to reset here is Pionk. So the Jets will get their lines in. 14:20 to go. In the second. 3-0 Stars. Despite being outshot 14-8. It's been another rough game for Comrie. He's allowed 7 goals the last 2 games. Saving about not even 80% of the shots coming his way. He's had a poor save percentage here tonight. Bach. And one goes behind. Jets will take it down. Actually, Petric's still on the ice. Been on it for over 2 minutes at this point. Petric's still on there. Poked away by Haskin. Down the right side. Same with the Jets at the point. Trying to dump it down low into the low slot, but a glove slave there. And we'll get a face-off. Safety man? I don't know where safety man is. Easiest man in the world. Is he over in hockey during the streams? Yep. Easiest man in the world. Better chance the first game, Tulane or JMU? I would say JMU because we've seen Tulane play Ole Miss. We have not seen JMU play Oregon yet. All right, we go to commercial break. 3-0 your score. Already in this one. If you like what Steve looks like, subscribe to this episode. Tell the channel, trying to go stream even more. It was the OT after the intermission between the second and the third. Got curb sometimes be there over Notre Dame. And that's the system. Man, I don't hate JMU being in. My top goalie's out after knee surgery. He's one of the key players, also Team USA. Yep. But I don't even know if NHL guys are going to go at this point because of how bad the just because of how bad everything is right now with the ice. What is the highest 12 ranked teams in? The group of 5 would never get in at that point, even if they go undefeated and do everything right. They would never agree to that. Stanley Cup this season, I had the start Canes against the Knights. I'll stay Canes, but I'm going Avs. Canes, Avs. The Avs right now are on another level. So I'll change that pick. Right, the shorter ice, I think we're not done. Yep. Other than that, it's going well. So you already name it? Yes, I am. We're doing that game and the LA Bowl. All right. Back on our way here. 3-0 Stars. 13:30 to go. Stars win the faceoff. Rand's going to lose the handle. I have follow. On the right side here, I think they're going to get offside. Man, we're going to warm country. It's a bad idea. I mean, Italy's not warm. I mean, Italy, Italy's not, like, it gets cold around that time. I mean, Italy had the Winter Olympics before. Granted, 06 was a disaster in Torino, but they've had it before. It's not like we're putting in, like Panama or something like that. Now wrapping around from behind. Looking for some space at the high slot. Deflected, now a shot. That one saved. Poked away by Haskin. Jets doubling the Stars on shots, but down 3-0. Now down the right side here. Poked away by Johnston. Wrapping around from behind. Looking for some help, Connor. Backhanded shot. That one easy save there by DeSmith. Going high on that one. Staying with the Jets. On the near side, Pionk on the left side. Wrap it around. Everyone on the ice for a minute now for the Stars. Just got to clear your lines. See if you're Dallas at 8 point. Shot there. That one's saved, and they do clear their lines. Christian with a 2. I never see the Jets win at all. Never. Nope. Now, this has not been a good performance for the Jets. Back-to-back. Back-to-back. Which game do you want, Christian, for the bowl game? Duke, ASU, Michigan, Texas. Which game do you want? I appreciate you a ton. Which game do you want? I'll get you on the call for. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, no, this is just obviously with Hallebuck out. I mean, the goalie play has not been good. The last 2 games, the Oilers game, now this has not been good. It's just not been good. I appreciate you a ton, Christian, on that one. Blackwell now on the left side. He'll feed it down low. Dallas just 2 shots this period, but 2 goals to show for it. I appreciate that a ton, Christian. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much, man. Steele. He'll wrap it around to the right side. Now wrapping around again. Back to Steele. In the attacking zone here. Steele dumping it down low. Back to Steele on the right side. Will feed to the low slot. That one saved. Nice job there by Comrie. First save of the period for him. And then tripped up there with Scalabianco. Allows the Jets to clear their lines for the moment and get a line change on. Yeah, last year should have been the Jets here. Yep, last year could have been. Great, last year was disaster. Yeah. I don't know, like disaster just wasn't good. I don't know about disaster like Athens 04. I don't know if I'd say disaster, but this was not a great Olympics in 06. Now poked away, looking for some help. The high slot not there. The Jets will clear. Playing at center ice now. It falls for Morrissey. Morrissey will wrap it around to the right side. For Taze. Can't get there. Now the Stars, it's Ben. Ben will dump it behind. Looking there for Hintz. And it goes into the boards. The Jets will retain possession here. Jets at center ice. Wrapped to the near side. Harley loses the handle on it. Line change here for the Stars upcoming. As now going on to the ice is Robertson. Halfway through this one. 3-0. Your score. 17-10 in terms of shots for the Jets. Jets in the attacking zone. Into the boards goes Lowry. Nice hit there by Rich Kovian. He'll feed it to the near side here for Harley. Harley. He'll try and wrap it around. Comrie gets there from behind. To Pionk. Stays, though, with the Stars. Deflected. Took a deflection in the low slot. Staying with Dallas, though, as they get it back. On the near side. Rich Kovian dumps it down low to the left side. Back to Rich Kovian. Behind now is Bach. Bach to Rich Kovian. We'll go back to the point. Back to the point here. It's Calabianco. Calabianco gives it off. Center point. Loses the handle. Tries to get it back and does. Wraps it around from behind. Over Rich Kovian down low. He's double tries to feed to the low slot. Can't get there. Can't get a stick on that one. Looking for Bach on that one. Can't get a stick on it. Stars will still have it. And now finally, Jets get possession back after a long shift there in the attacking zone will allow for a line change for both sides. Coltside Rivers, I don't know how much he has left in the tank. No clue how much he has left in the tank, but he was good in 2020. He's not a guy that relies on athleticism, so might work out. I don't know. Bad pass there deflected. One-time shot. That's in. Didn't look like much of an opportunity there for the Jets, but they're finally on the board. Didn't look like much of an opportunity. It was during a line change. Just a bad pass to the center, and it's Scheifele. The one-timer on off a line change. Lundqvist, we'll watch this one again. Lundqvist, a stick on that one. Scheifele just got the deflection. It gets a stick out there. Allows the Jets to have an opportunity out of nothing. Goes to Connor, and then it's a 2-on-1. It's a one-time shot from the right circle, and the Jets get one back. 3-1. All good, JP. All good. Okay, there was off a line change. Came from nothing. Now Winnipeg finally trying to make something out of this one. They'll get it down the right side after winning the face-off. To Mello. Go to the right circle. Feed out wide to the left circle. Shot took a deflection. The pass took a deflection for Connor. But stays in. Nice glove there by DeMello to keep it in the attacking zone. Pass down low to the low slot. That one's saved. Good pass to the low slot, and Iafallo thought he had it. Right, the New York Jets' cousin. And this one ain't over just yet. Not a shutout. 3-1 your score. 8.5 to go in the second. Yeah, Olympics over multi-purpose team that takes 20 sports. Otherwise, we'll be useless careers after games. Or just do it in like certain cities. Like LA, we know like they use the facilities afterwards. 84 is a great Olympics because it was financially viable. Like, there were not white elephants. BYU and DeBonsa went off. That second half, he went off. That dunk was insane by DeBonsa. That dunk was nuts. Eight over 6. Well, you got 4 right now. In a pretty good spot. All things considered. Now do the conversion rate on this to get the actual. Atlanta LA workers say it exists facilities that can upgrade. Yep. And they use them afterwards. Many people use facilities afterwards. Like, you can build a bunch of facilities, but as long as you use them afterwards. That's all that matters. Right, Vancouver was a success. Big time success on that one. And Vancouver was great. All right, 3-1 your score. But there's less sports than Winter Olympics. And a lot of it's in the mountains. So you're not like building, like, you just do a lot of bleachers. You don't need to build stadiums necessarily for Winter Olympics. Christian with the two of the Jets always lose, so they're pathetic. They're coming back here, but yeah, it's been a rough stretch, obviously. It's been a very rough stretch. At least you got one back. But, you know, obviously last year I thought was the year, and it just didn't materialize. Appreciate it, Todd, as always. Appreciate you, man, on that one. You know, I know the feeling. Not with the Jets, but with some of my teams. I know the feeling of, like, you just never know if it's ever going to get any better. Sucks the environment there is just so good. Like, the fans deserve a winner in Winnipeg. Will they get one? I don't know. But obviously, it's not been a good stretch for the Jets. You know that. They've lost 7 of their last 9. It's been a rough stretch. But on pace to lose 8 of their last 10. But right now, it's kind of to the deficit, at least. Jets, they have a picnic every year. Yes. They do have a picnic every year. Trip from behind. Back on our way here. It's Foxka. Feed off to Haskin. Haskin into the boards here. Goes Blackwell on the right side. Back up top. Haskin to the left side. Lindell in the left circle. That one's saved. Trying to feed into the low slot. The reset here to avoid the offside. In the playoffs. Yep, it's like the Vikings. They're the Vikings. The Jets and Vikings are cousins. I would say that. Let's call Simon Rivers. I don't know how much he's left in the tank. I mean, he's not a guy that relies on athleticism. He was good in 2020. A reset here at the points in the left circle. That one saved. Glove kick there on the left side. Jets look to clear their lines. Goes to center ice. And it's Harley now. Yeah, they have the Blue Bombers at least. Hintz. Feed it behind. Harley. Harley to Hintz. And to the right circle it goes. Cleared away by the Jets. Some one-touch pass in there. They'll get a line change. 3-on-2 in the attacking zone. Looking to hold here. Metskov. Excuse me, that is Iafallo, I should say. Trying to feed it to the high slot. Poked away. Looking there for Connor. On the high slot. And now it's Hintz. Hintz on the right side in the attacking zone. Into the boards by DeMello. They kicked away. Still won by the Stars. They got a chance here if they can feed it to the left side. Not able to do so. Got to stay there. Cal Bianco was wide open. Could have an easy one-time opportunity. Now the Jets follow. Down the left side here. Scheifele. Scheifele will hold. Now goes trying to feed it to the low slot. That one intercepted easily. 2 Sharks there compared to 1 Jet. Or 2 Stars there compared to 1 Jet. Somehow gets off the Manis. That one saved. Might have been too high. Might have been off the wood. It was a close opportunity there for Connor. Down the left side. And now the Stars get in their zone. Cal Bianco trying to feed into the low slot. Looking for Bach. That one saved. That one cleared away, I should say. Kicked away, and now Jets will take it down. The left side. Wrapped around will allow for a line change here. How's it going, Ryan? I appreciate you tuning in. It was on my bingo card, Rob. It was on my bingo card. Pack time Villanova? No, Michigan's that good. I mean, they beat everyone by like 30 plus in the Players era. Michigan is that good. They should be number 1. It's not panic time. Michigan is just on a wreck right now. Bad pass at the point. 3-on-2 here for the Jets. Can they take advantage of this? To the right side. Fires. That one's saved. Easy save there by DeSmith. A low shot to the left side. Kicked away. Below the 3-on-2, but they're going to retain possession here from behind. Looking back up top. Now working it down behind. Haskin. Can't get the stick on it. Will stay with the Jets. Down low. No tripping called. Even though he goes down. Kepke. Feed out to the right circle. Trying to feed it into the center. That one's deflected. And then a one-timer. Not a lot of power on that one. Easy save there with 5 to go in the second. Suck to lose the playoffs, but at least there's hope. Yep, there is. I don't know the feeling. I really know the feeling this year. Hopefully we don't lose to the playoffs, but Yeah, Tottenham's not one comes inside one. Tottenham doesn't win anything, except the Europa League that one time. Yeah, Jets have looking a lot better as of late. Getting some good chances to have that 3-on-2. Jets have gotten some chances as of late. Being down 3-0. They've outshot the Stars. They're getting some looks. See if it's too little too late, but they're getting the rhythm. A lot better for the Jets. A lot better. Need a goal horn, yes. At some point, the more I call hockey, I'll have like my own theme music for that and the goal horn and everything, and we'll do that. The joke's that right, Tottenham doesn't win anything. The best halftime speech of all time was Man U against Tottenham. That was the best speech of all time. For those who don't know, that speech, Man U. I don't think it was halftime. It wasn't halftime. It was the best speech of all time. Yeah, before the game, Man U had a game against Tottenham Hotspur, and it was a big game, pretty big game. Tottenham was a good team, and Man U was also a good team. And their manager, Sir Alex Ferguson, one of the best of all time, he speaks to the team before the game and says to the team, "Lads, it's Tottenham." And that's all he says. It'd be like if Liam Cohen went into the locker room for Sunday and was like, "Guys, we're playing the Jets," and that was all he said. And then they wiped the floor with him. Watching Cyril Texans beef, it would not sit well with me. It would not sit well. Be pretty tough, not gonna lie, be pretty tough. Yeah, CHL best steering league system if you want to see the future along with down to earth hockey cheap. Yeah, cheap hockey. I know a lot of people love cheap hockey. I know like some people have tickets to some people that I know, they go a lot of Charlotte Checker games. So pretty cheap. Yeah, it was like the best speech ever. Literally just like, yeah, we're playing Tottenham. That was all I had to say. It was incredible. It was incredible. All right, back on the way. 5 to go in the second. Yeah, they knew it was a joke. Yep. And Man U then wiped the floor with them. Lowry. Can't clear it. Stars in the attacking zone. Behind Foxka. The Jets look to clear their lines here, and they will. Pass a bit behind Niederreiter. Now feed into the third, but Harley checking into the boards by Pearson. And they'll get the offside. Yeah, they really did not think that through, RFK. They did not think the sight through before the teams. They should have, yeah. Yeah, it's, the irony in that is just insane. Basketball Spurs are soccer Spurs. Very different. Basketball Spurs are, they win. Yeah, burn all the tech stuff afterwards, yes. They'll go into the dumpster. 4:27 to go in the second. And Winnipeg they're out shooting them. They're doubling the Stars in that department. 21-11. Close to doubling. Thomas Cowboys, Arsenal's Packers, Steelers. Yep. Stars from the face-off. Wrapped around to the right side. Will stay in the attacking zone. We'll dump it down low into the low slot, but that one, Hayskin, took a deflection. And we'll get there in time. Now Jets into the boards. Ben trying to poke it away. Working there on DeMello. And finally, Stars able to wrap it around the right side. Hayskin. Behind here, it's Robertson. They'll go to the point. Hayskin dumps it down low. Save Lindell. Then his shot saved. Then on his back, I think a goal line save there. Just one of the defenders sacrificed his body on that one for them going over the line. 3:38 will make a line change for both sides. Oh yeah, I learned a lot. Yeah, I learned a lot. No, they didn't do that, JP. Basically, it was the current Jets of the EPL. Probably Wolves. Probably Wolverhampton. They decided it was going to be that game before the teams were even announced. It was going to be that day in that city. And it just happened to be. Delayed penalty here. I have to say by DeSmith. So a 2-minute power play coming up for the Jets. Yeah, that last says Sandberg. Yeah, I was going to say Sandberg just sacrificed his body on that one. A penalty for slashing. They'll get 2-minute minor there. I believe it's on Duchesne. Or, excuse me, no, that's Johnson. That's Johnson. Spurs and Jets CPL. No, I feel like Spurs are always a bridesmaid, never the bride. All right, back on our way here. Winnipeg power play. Good opportunity here to cut to a 1-goal game. Down low from behind. We'll go back to the left side. Connor. Back to the point. Back to Connor. Connor, that pass down low takes a deflection, but stays with the Jets. Connor. To the right side of the point. Feed it to the right circle. He's got Iafallo in the center. Not going to give it just yet to the high slot. Now going to try working. Iafallo, his shot. Sticked away, poked away by Foxka. Goes back to the point, resets. Glove by Morrissey. And Morrissey back up top. Going to go to Morrissey on the right side. He'll go center. Back to the right circle. Back to Morrissey up top. He'll fire a slap shot. One-time save. Glove by DeSmith on the left side. Some chances there. They're trying to feed it to Iafallo. Leeds United the Jets. I don't know. I mean, Leeds had a lot of success in the 70s. Then they had that one stretch in the 90s. And then they just completely bottomed out. I think Leeds United are the Browns. No. The Browns have to be... They have to be MK Dons. With Wimbledon. But... It has to be Wimbledon at least. You know, I could see the Browns. Like, a lot of success back then just the bottom out. Do some stuff. Ooh. Jets with the face-off. To the left side. It's Connor. Hastings out there for over 2 minutes now at this point. Still no line clearance, and now the Stars finally able to clear. And Morrissey will hold with 2 minutes to go in the second. 48 seconds left off the power play. Goes to the left side, Velarde. Velarde gives it off on the left side. From behind into the boards. Poke back to the left side. They'll reset. Down low to the high slot. Nothing there for Iafallo. Now playing from behind. Back to the right side. They'll reset the point. Now going to take the one time. Now Connor will fire. Through the 5-hole saved. Thought I was going to go one time on that one. He did not. 18 seconds left on the power play. Some good opportunities here for Winnipeg here. Connor. On the left side. Feeds it down. Looking low. Slot. Oh, we had him. Had him. Iafallo. Just couldn't get the stick on that one. That was a great pass. And now Connor. That one saved. Was poked away. And that'll end the power play. But a good pass there to Iafallo. We just couldn't get the stick on it. It was open. Going to stay with Winnipeg. And they'll find the back of the net. They go full strength, the Stars do. But a great feed from the left side to the right side on the right circle. And it's Scheifele. His second of the day. We got a brand new ball game. Scheifele on the right side. It's a good power play. Just couldn't find Iafallo. Iafallo then loses his stick. Somehow still able to win it. Kicks it back to Connor. They reset with all the Stars jammed up. They leave Scheifele wide open. That's the one thing you can't do. Scheifele now is team my 16th goal of the season. Leads the team in points. The effort there from Iafallo. A one-on-one spot without his stick. And then the feed after the outstretched stick there, I believe, of Lindell. And it's 3-2. All right, brand new puck game, I guess. Stars down in the attacking zone. Trying to whip it across. That one takes a deflection. And Rantanen can get there. It's going to stay with Harley, though. Harley fires to the right side. And to the right circle, that shot saved with 46 seconds. Hang on a sec. We might actually be calling a good hockey game. We might actually be calling a good one. This might not be a blowout after all. Newcastle for the Bills? Yes. Yes, I'll give you that. Do you know what's the best week on Benchwarmer Brand? It's got a pretty good case for it, yeah. Yeah, Raider, you know, that's actually a thing. Leads me the Raiders, yes. Leads me the Raiders, absolutely. That shot there by Harley saved. 36 seconds left in the second. Much better period here for Winnipeg. He'll fire at the point, but an easy save there. Not a lot of velocity on that one. Barron. Henry, yeah, he owns Liverpool. He owns Liverpool. Battling for his 4th goal of the season. Easy save there. Can you think of any NHL and NFL team equivalents? Ooh. Red Wings I always associate with the Patriots. How's supposed to be save the year? Oh boy. I found the quarter for the Eagles who win. I don't know about that. But he did not play well. 28 to go in the second. Down the left side. Ben trying to feed across, dumping it to Hintz. Hintz from behind finds Ben. The pass can't get there. It's a good feed too. Wide open on the right side was Robertson in the low slot. I'm going to stick on that one. It would have been an easy goal. 9 to go into the boards. Ben can't get there. 6, 5. Poked away by Ben. A chance here with 3. From behind. Got to get it off. Cannot. And into the boards for good measure. Scheifele with 2 straight for the Jets. And just like that, it's 3-2. We got a good one here in the Great White North. Put a poll up. Who wins this one? Do overtime as well. Again, take OT requests in between the intermissions. Or at the intermission between the period. A track entries. Oh, that sucks. Blackhawks, Chiefs. In terms of the names, yeah. I don't know. Yep, we're doing OT right now, so any overtime requests, audio video, check between Sporkle quiz, what if sports do it takes to get to the queue? We'll do that. We're at intermission right now, so I'll just get you there. A karaoke song we said was Just Like Heaven. Third period starts at 9:57 Eastern. Leafs Cowboys, yeah, that's a good one. Beal's probably Liverpool fans. Probably. I think McCartney is a Liverpool fan. Good day, yep. The Bruins of the NFL are the... Let's do the Ravens. G-Slate Argers, they should, yes. They should do that. Is the for the Saints? McCarthy's Everton? Oh, I bungled that. I completely bungled that then. As obviously those are rivals. Wait, no, he supports both. Wait, what? Wait, hang on, he supports both. Wait, never mind. He actually supports both. I don't know how you support both Everton and Liverpool, but wow. Not a Specco Avalanche on that one. The Ravens also work, yeah. They go Great North, yep. One tell relatively recently has some playoff heartbreak, yep. And we're in overtime right now. Not in terms of the game, obviously. We're at the intermission. But we'll take your requests while I do some stuff here. Yeah, I don't know how you support both. I really don't know how. Yeah, that would have been a good crossover. They support Citrus Bowl. The flavors, that would have been very good. Mammoth Jags. Yeah, incompetent ownership and now finally starting to turn the corner. Yep. Right now, that's hearsay. I know, that's insane. I don't think they're going to blow their lead. They have enough of a lead. I think they're going to be okay. I think just an off night. Coker's there, I think for Smur. Yep. Southern back? I don't know. I think it's too early to tell. Kicks the Eagles? I could see that. Yeah, I'm not great with the comparisons. I'm not great with the comparisons. Rams? I mean, I can see the Hurricanes to some extent. No, Hurricanes are the Bills. Hurricanes are the Bills. We know that. Hurricanes are the Bills. How's it going? I'm Pokemon for 2 months now. How's it going, man? Appreciate it tuning in as always. Wait, Steelers are the Jets, of course, yeah. Vegas tied it, all right. Jets for the Jets. Jets could be the Browns in the sense of relocation, like history, and just how weird it is with that. We won a lot of the WHA after that, nothing. Yeah, no, it could honestly be the Browns then. It could be the Browns. Well, no, I'm thinking like with that because of the relocation too, and then they get the rights and all that, like the relocation, winning in an old league, and then after that, nothing. Yeah. I just saw a lot of the AFL. Yeah, the Browns won a lot back in the 50s, too. They also won a lot in the AFC, the AFC back in the 40s. Oilers Niners, I could see that, actually. I could see that. Yeah, it's been a while since they won one. They've gotten close. They've gotten some players. And obviously, Dynasty in the 80s. Yeah. One of the greatest players of all time. Jets of the Utes are also the Thrashers. Yeah, it makes very little sense. They really should just... I never get why it's like that. I don't get why it's like that at all. Well, they can't just do like the Browns did and like the Hornets did. Embrace your time as the you embrace your time as the Jets, and then when the new Jets came along, kind of separate. That makes sense. I mean, the Hurricanes embrace their time as the Whalers. The Hurricanes do the Hartford Whalers jerseys. They embrace their time as the Whalers. But I'm assuming if the Whalers ever came back, that would change very quickly. So. And we're in overtime right now in terms of the thing. So any requests? We have 8 minutes till we start the third. Gold Knights and Raiders? No. No, other than the same city. You let music go to hockey? No, it's Gretzky. I don't think anyone did. I mean, Winnipeg's not like the biggest market. Like arena, it's still like it's the smallest arena in the NHL. When the Yotes played exhibition game in Winnipeg, they considered one-man Jets jerseys. I did not know that. That would have been a bad move, I think. I think that would have not gone over well. I think that would have been a mistake. No, cancer sucks. No. No, Lemieux's a top 5 player of all time. Easily. Panthers or the Chiefs? Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Oh, Ravens and Knights. Yeah, that works. I was going to say Ravens and Knights. I don't say, but it's the same city. Size-wise, Jets and the Packers. Yeah. Yeah, size-wise, there we go. We're going to start the third in just a little bit. We got about 7 minutes to go before we start the third. Yeah, if you like what you see, folks, hit the like button, subscribe to this episode, tell the channel, try to grow this video even more. We'll do OT after the game is done, but we can also do OT here. Let's see. Habs or the Cowboys? I think the Leafs could be the Cowboys. We're feel like the Saints, good team, haven't won much historically. Yeah, that works. I did make it 4 years ago, yeah. Then again, it was a weird year with COVID and everything. I explained to my coworker when Notre Dame was upset about not getting in. You know, I get it. I get it for like a lot of reasons. They're still not making, but also, I mean, the big thing is obviously the AC went on a Australia campaign. Yeah. Severed all relationship. Severed all relationships with that. Right, Pats, Broncos, and Rams can clinch a spot this week. Pats can win the division if they win and the Bills lose. Which I don't think is going to happen. But again, it could. Obviously, if the Pats beat the Bills this week, that does it. That does. I got Buffalo in that game. It's going to be a good game, I think. Right? Isn't Notre Dame trying to, like... I think they even offered Miami as a partner, too, if I'm not mistaken. It's like a hypothetical if they were to leave, try to take Miami with them. Pull for the Habs for 12 because I want price to win a cup. Yeah. I like already won this before, yeah. $300 to keep my record clean? That sucks. Yeah, municipal court? Really? Right, I can see three. I can see 3 for 3. I don't think it's gonna happen, but I can see 3 for 3. Cheers, Quincy, for the pants. I would say just anytime they're celebrating at the bar. Anytime they're somewhere at the bar, I would say. We have 5 minutes to go until we start the third. I have Will Dance and Boy 7 first run to South Park. Yes, has to be. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, that one. Eamon Worry, I mean, he's playing out of his mind. I think it's going to be Schweissinger who's going to get it. But Eamon Worry's playing out of his mind. Pats and Penguins, that's not a bad one either in terms of team was in danger of moving in the 90s. Then they get a star player, everything changes. It's not a bad pick. Clemente. I worked on the XFL. I originally posted on Facebook highlights to the Vipers Battlehawks game of the West Potatoes. I posted was no comment. Later, I ended up deleting it. I got sub in the game with bad calls. It wasn't rigged, but some bad calls happened. I'm fine retiring 21 everywhere. With his humanitarian effort and what he meant to the SPAC community, I'm fine retiring 21. I was ready for the yep. I was afraid someone would get to the office. I didn't get the job? Oh, man. I guess I know the interview went well. Oh, that sucks, man. Jeez. That just sucks. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Bears and Rangers, that works too. Yeah. All right, we're going to start the third here. And I'm set. Okay, that's good at least. All right, let's start the third. 72% around with the Stars to win this one. It was the same day at least. Rangers. There you go. In spot of a drummer, they told me they'll keep me in mind in case you're a drummer or guitar player. All right. That's a bummer, but at least made enough of an impression. Yeah, that sucks, man. Sorry to hear that. Wait, it's one position, yeah. So much competition. There's be a lot of good people fighting for one spot. Yeah, it's crazy enough for the body. Yeah, it's crazy about that. Just like from the door. Yep, that's what matters. Yeah, you got exactly 3,000. Rangers Stanley Cup shuffle. God. Raven Dick Clark take a Family Feud, which is insane to me. It's insane to think about. We're going to get the third underway in just a little bit. Jets 2 straight by Scheifele. Let's do this thing in just a little bit. It's starting my situation too. I don't blame it all. Yeah, with the move and everything, yeah. Sure, we're saying Phil a good deal? Yes. Yeah, I think it's a very good move. You got to bring him back. I haven't seen the audition with Dick Clark. I have not seen that one. Says the Carolina Panthers, both teams getting close to win all only jokes, yeah. Oh, they're on their 50s? Oh, yeah, that's a big difference. Yeah, I didn't realize that. And with exactly 3,000 running was exactly 10,000 rushing yards. I would say exactly 10,000 rushing yards is more unlikely. Exactly 10,000 is... I mean, they're both unlikely. But I would say exactly 10,000 is tougher. Because any discrepancy, any stat correction... It's a little rusty. I don't think I was very familiar with it. Oh, man. All right, third about to get underway here. I'm pretty sure I guess studio. Like we see the like button, subscribe. We have emojis for the chat if you're a fan of either one of these teams. Right, yeah, Dick Clark with a martini, watch Family Feud. I highly doubt that. A video playing on that? I do not have a video on that. Charles, from the last interception overtime, the Eagles recovers the game over. So yeah, once the interception happens, they blow it dead. once the Chargers get possession, that's it. Because that counts as one possession. Then the Chargers have a second possession. Yeah, it's over at that point. It's over. Chargers, if they fumble, I mean, the whistle blew. So if that happened, that would have been it. Once you get a possession, that's it. All right, back on our way here. Stars going right to left. Jets going left to right on your dial. 3-2 the score. Behind here is Haskin. He'll clear to Ratinen. To the right side. Off the stick of Johnston. And back to the Jets from behind is Pionk. Trying to wrap it down the left side. Not there. Now they'll reset from behind. Morrissey. Be behind. Allows the Jets to make a line change here. 1 minute gone on the third. Down the right side. Dumps it down. Easy save there. Trying to dump into the low slot. So there was no one there. Pearson couldn't get there in time. It was nowhere in the area. And we'll get a face-off here. Colts Capitals? Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I can definitely see that. Daniel O'Brien's going to accept the QB job for Virginia Tech. Not surprised. He was on Franklin's staff before. He's going to join Franklin's staff. Not surprised with that. Want to go to keep playing at the record? Me too. Me too. I wanted to see that. Face-off here. Behind Petrovic. I'll give it down the left side to Ben. I'll go center ice to Harley. Harley resets back to center. Petrovic goes down the right side. It's Hintz. Trying to wrap it around the left side of Robertson. But poked away and the Jets will have it. Fitzgerald get the stick in there. Nice job by Hintz. Able to make that pass across the ice, take a deflection. Now playing it on the boards on the left side is Robertson. Robertson being checked by Niederreiter. Goes into the boards. So the Stars will look to clear their lines, and they will. Holden here. Morrissey. Goes down the right side. Nemestikov. In the attacking zone, but kicked away by Richkovian. Now on the left side behind the net. Lundqvist. Will clear to center ice. Right into the glove of Stanley. Stanley gives off down the left side. Perfetti. Wrapping around to the right side here. Into the boards, push from behind. Nice job there by Lundqvist. We'll hold the play for the moment. Now on the right side here, Richkovian. He'll feed out down the right side on the boards. It's Bork. Bork to center ice. Lundqvist got 3-on-2 here. Down the left side, Bach. He'll feed it down to the low slot, but a nice save there by Comrie. Thought it was going to take a deflection. It did not, and Comrie just had to save it with his legs. Overtime after the third? Yes. At least for Smith played hockey. Yes. Didn't know that. 3 minutes or so, and I've been seeing this late, the Poland goal for extra play on ice row. I could see that, yeah. You know, I've seen that before, yes. Oh, yeah, I won't be surprised with that. Yeah, well, yeah, we're going to do overtime after the game is done. Obviously, if this game goes OT, we'll do OT for this game, too. But we will be live for overtime after the game is done. Don't you worry about that. Blackwell went early on the faceoff. Barron will take it for the Jets. The Stars now it's going to be Duchesne. Stars win it. The shot saved on the left side. Fired from the point. Not a lot of velocity on that one. Good save there by Comrie. Might have been going offline either way. Might have been off target. But Comrie with the glove save. And we'll redo the faceoff. Here's all the traditional CBS sound effects. Oh, yeah. Stars once again with a face-off, but can't keep it in the zone. Trying to poke the one with Scalabianco to keep that in front. Can't do it, but Stars will try and wrap it around. And into the boards goes Foxa. Foxa into the boards. The Stars retain possession. They will be able to do so for the moment. As now Duchesne is wrapped up in the boards, and now we get a stoppage here with 16:53. Oh, one of the famous fixed price throwers used on both versions of car trucks? Wow, I did not know that. Did not know that. Islanders win over Vegas? Also not playing passively. No, Islanders that went against the Avs and now this? I mean, not playing too poorly. It's be 2-minute minor here. Stars power play. They got a power play goal last time. Looks going through to both. Oh, wow. Dallas up a man for the next 2 minutes. Feeds it across and cleared. Haskin will get back there to retreat, and they'll reset with him. Haskin will take it down. Now feeds it to Johnston. Johnston into the attacking zone on the right side. He'll go down to the slot. They'll reset the point here. Haskin. Haskin to the right side on the right circle. Feeds it down low. Johnston. Back to the right side. It's Robertson. Wrapping it around on the left side. Into the boards, but good feed to Johnston from behind by Rantanen. Now Rantanen has a man at the top he's going to give there. Haskin. Back to the right, to the left side. Rantanen. Rantanen in the center. Gives it to the right circle. Haskin back up top. Rantanen. Has some space to fire. Not going to do it. So going to give it off. Johnston down low. Took a deflection off the skate. With a 1 to go in the power play. Staying there with the Stars. Johnston. Someone's only us for a minute at this point. Johnston on the left side. Feeds it behind. Backhanded pass. Reset back up top to the point. Haskin. Haskin to the right circle. Back to Haskin at the point. Haskin to the right side. Backhanded pass by Rantanen. Haskin fires. Robertson. Took a deflection. On the left side. On the right side now, Rantanen. Kept in the attacking zone pretty much this entire power play. Back up top to the point, Haskin. Haskin got the right side, going to feed it there. Back up top to Haskin at the point. To the left side. Fires, empty net, got it! Beautiful movement there. Robertson, they kept it in the attacking zone that entire time. And Robertson on the left circle. 4-2. Another power play goal for the Stars. And Comrie was too far off his line. The entire left side of the net was open. The entire left side was open. And off balance there, you expect Sandberg to be there, but Sandberg stumbled earlier on the last rotation. And Sandberg couldn't get up in time. And just like that, 2 straight power play goals for Dallas. They extend their lead back up to 2. A great power play there for the Stars. A lot of chances there. Good ball movement around, or good puck movement around, I should say. Around the triangle. Just waiting for the moment. And the entire left side was open. And easy one-time chance there. Back underway here. Under 15 to go in the third. Trying to take it down. One-on-one opportunity here off the deflection. That one then takes the deflection out of play. But there was Morris who got a stick on that one. And the shot by Ben goes out. You joke when Alex Breck played Card Sharks host tournament. Why does it say, hey, I know that theme song? Yeah, that was a reverse jinx, baby. That was a reverse jinx. From the top to the bottom. It doesn't work like that for hockey. Their decision to not play a bowl game looks even more than if they would have liked to play the Pop-Tarts Bowl. Yeah, no, that I hate that they declined the Pop-Tarts Bowl. And plus, going to watch all the Jags from 2011 onwards, watching Titan Jags week 1. Oh, we won that game. You're going to see Luke McCown make the funniest thing of all time. You're not going to be the Blue Jackets? Probably. You're going to see Luke McCown do the funniest thing of all time. I'll put it that way. Jaguars win that game, but you're going to see the funniest thing by Luke McCown. I forget when it came at some point. But at some point, Luke McCown does the funniest thing. Some of my all-time favorite Jags bloopers. The only game McCown ever won is the Jags quarterback. My condolences for week 2. Week 2 is a bloodbath. Week 2, hold your horses on week 2. All right, back underway. Jets have it in their own third. I'll take it down the left side here. It's Perfetti. I'll give it off now. Feeds to the center to Metsikov. Poked away by Box. Stays low with the Jets. Second chance. That one easily in there. The deflection goes right back off the rebound. It's Stanley. 4-3. The shot there to the center. And it falls right to Stanley. And the entire left side is open for Stanley. A tap-in goal. His 4th of the season. And just like that, 4-3. Yeah, the White Series suck. Yep, I'm with you on that one. Yeah, DeSmith thought he was going to have a very easy save, but instead, I think it went off a Jet player down in the low slot. Yeah, poke back, actually. It was off Smith's glove. Couldn't corral it in time. Then Perfetti just pokes it back to Stanley. Back within one. Just won $50. Let's go. You said you'd be able to travel. Yes, I did. I did say that. 4-3. All right, we got a good one here. Stars win the faceoff. Haskin down the left side. We'll wrap it around the right. For Foxka, not there. Stars will keep it in the zone. Wrap it around to the right side. Can he get there in time? Cannot. First one there. I believe it's Kepke on that one. And now behind to the left side. Stays with the Stars, unable to clear. And now Stars here at the point to the high slot. That shot deflected. Robertson had the look there. Haskin tries to dump it down low. And a glove save there by Comrie. Yeah, Uchi's so good. Uchi was so good. So he's going to blow this off hit, maybe. Finally, saved a good one. About time. Well, the Colts decide Tannehill. Well, he's been retired for 2 years. Tannehill, he had a chance to come out of retirement. He doesn't want to come out of retirement. That's all it comes down to. He doesn't want to come out of retirement. He's done. Right, could have the winner of the first play, the team that got the bye the second one in the same location. He could do that theoretically. Round could be Orlando Bowl, Pop-Tarts, round ticket with citrus. You could do that. It'd be tough, but you could. I think in all likelihood, it would probably be at home sites. I don't know what happens to the Bulls. The Bulls just go kaplunk at that point. And 4-3 or score. If you like, the like button, subscribe to the channel a ton. Well, Rourke tried the NFL out as well. Rourke tried the NFL. He was not good with the Falcons in preseason. Like, I think Rourke is done on his NFL dream. Yeah, no, I did, yeah. He's done. Tannehill's done. He doesn't want to play. Worst Same Bowl ever? Ooh, the Weed Eater Bowl was pretty dumb. Finnegan, a nuisance for my team, too? Yeah. But not like, it wasn't good. It wasn't good against us, I'll put it that way. I was never, like, scared of playing Finnegan. And they won't let bowl games only use sponsor. Yeah, which makes sense. My Titans went on in 2011 with Chris Starks to have given much in the run game. No, he did not. He did not play the best that year. He was falling off by that point. All right, 13:30 to go. Face off here, won by the Stars. In the attacking zone, dress free to the high slot, deflected away. And the Jets will take it down the left side. Niederreiter tries to wrap it around, not there, so goes back to the Stars. They'll look. Down low, Johnston. Johnston gets into the zone, but hit. And now it's Pionk. Pionk gets a stick on it, but stays with the Stars on the right side. Rantanen. And they'll reset the point on the left side one time. That shot takes a deflection. Haskin. His shot takes a deflection. Now the Jets in possession on the right side. Niederreiter. He'll feed it down. One-on-one opportunity. Interference with the goalie. And DeSmith takes a shot on that one. DeSmith took a shot. The net was empty. No call. Collision with the goalie. No call. DeSmith. Fortunate there. Remains 4-3. Yes, DeSmith was off his line after that after that collision on the one-on-one opportunity. Just too far out in front. Now the Stars, 12.5 to go. Fires one time. That one saved. Second chance saved. Hintz on that one. Tempo picking up here. And down the left side for the Jets. Isaiah follow. He loses the handle on it. Falls to Ben. And now back to the Jets. In their defensive zone, Connor allows for a line change here. Connor down the left side. Now goes center ice with the stick work. Now to the right side. From behind, Connor. Scheifele, I believe. Here's Scheifele. Now into the boards. Iafallo. He's doubled, looking to find spell. Petrovic all on him. Still on the boards. Still jammed up. Jets win it. Scheifele, and now he loses it. And Harley's got it. But we got a stoppage at 11:35. How's it going, everyone? Worst bowl name this year? Yeah, Sunkiss Christmas was bad. Yeah, Gerard got 5 days prior. Yeah, it was a mess. Yeah, they did not handle that well. And you have to remember, too, with Gerard, that morning he was at a team luncheon. Like, he was literally at a luncheon, like a charity luncheon, where he was a special guest for the team. And then it was like, hey, turns out we're cutting you. I would say Bush. The Bush's Boca Raton Bowl. Like, Bush, really? Yeah, that's pretty bad. Colorado tied at 2. Colorado 2 with the Preds early on. Wow. And it's going to be a power play here. That was a stoppage. Power play here into the Simigos Petrovic. And that tie up in the boards. A chance here for the Jets. Not too much in the power play as of late. Been a big struggle with them. Chance here. The man advantage to go up. We're going to tie the game for the first time since nothing. Behind Velarde. Velarde loses the handle, goes back to the point. Morrissey to the right side. Got Morrissey back. Scheifele's got 2 on the left circle. Back up top to the point. Scheifele gets it. Feeds it down low. Back to Scheifele on the left circle. Scheifele back to the point. Back to Scheifele on the left circle. And a bad feed there. Too much on it for Velarde. The Stars look to clear, and they will be unable to do so for the moment. Loses a stick. And now Morrissey. Down the left side here for the Jets. Feeds to the high slot. Deflected, but stays with him. Scheifele feeds it across. Shot. Wide. Had a good look on the one time. Had a good look one time, I believe, for Iafallo. Morrissey. Back to left circle. Scheifele. Scheifele back up top. Morrissey fires from the point. That one saved. In the low slot. Still there. Deflected as it fell for Connor. Staying with the Jets in the attacking zone. On the right circle. To the high slot. Not there for Velarde. Now tie up down low. Still jammed there from behind. Jets still have it. Stars have not cleared their lines this entire power play. They'll finally be able to do so here as it goes off the left side of the board. To center ice. Morrissey. Tries for the double now. Gives it to the left side. To Scheifele. Tries to whip it around to the right side. And now an easy clearance for the Stars. Yeah, Virginia was really good, yeah. A pink bat at the D-back store. Brother-in-law said, seems like right back for you. Oh, man. Yeah, that's breast cancer research. Yep. Do I have that always say from anywhere? I remember the girl's name. Back to full strength here. An easy save there, Perfetti. On the shot. Cleared away back to the Jets. 9:30 to go. Perfetti to the right side. I'll go center ice for Nemetsikov. Poked away. Stays, though, with the Jets for the moment. And now tied up. Not going to get a tripping. We'll stay with the Stars now. Yeah, now they will get the tripping. I was going to say, that's tripping. Now they will get the tripping. Delayed penalty, so they pull the goalie. 6-on-5 for the moment. Now the Jets touch it. And we'll have a 2-minute power play here for the Stars, who've scored 2 goals on the power play today. A good opportunity here. Get to a serious festival was the best. That was the best. And like we see, we still like about subscribe to the channel on. Right, they had to review everywhere. Yep, that was the rule change. There was I remember the Jaguars Patriots preseason game 2011. I remember that, and the Pats had like a walk-in touchdown. They had to review. I'm like, really? We got to do this? Like, there's got to be an easy way. History of Hagaraga might be a bit too well known. I feel like it might be a bit too well known. Tomorrow we'll have a video out on Pete Carroll, and we'll definitely do the Monsters Inc. thing. Gotta finish up watching that. It's about halfway through the broadcast with that. Got a good one here. 9 minutes to go. 4-3. Yeah, IBM OS2. Yeah, that rolls off the tongue very well, doesn't it? Yeah, it was Jasmine Jones who that was the audio with the female fan for the Eagles. It was Jasmine Jones. Right, IBM Festival is one thing. That's not usual, but to have the OS2, yeah. Like, really on that. Yeah, we got hockey, yep. Yeah, we got a Hundo Jack for it. We got a Hundo Jack for this game, so we're calling it. Wait, no, that wasn't cheating. Yeah, the press your luck thing was not cheating. That was not cheating at all. That was strategy. Cheating is what happened on Millionaire in the British version. That was cheating. But what he did was just strategy. That was entirely strategy. Cabell 1 Rose. I think Citibank for the Rose worked the best. Allstate Sugar, obviously. Goodyear Cotton, yep. FedEx Orange, OCS Fiesta, Chick-fil-A Peach, yep. You gotta do that. I go City with the Rose. All right, back on the way here. Stars on the power play here. Following the tripping. 2 for 3 on the power play today. And now behind Hayskin. The center goes to the left circle. Trying to whip it around Rantanen. Fires from the right circle. That one's saved. A shot there by Robertson. Yeah, he kind of fell off. Yes, he did. You're going to see, I don't know when McCown does the thing, but McCown does something at some point. And it's the funniest thing. Stars once again win the faceoff. 2 for 2 on this power play with winning the faceoff. To the right circle. Robertson. Gets to the high slot, not there. So Hintz gets on the left circle. Now wrapped around. Can't get a stick on that one. As Pionk trying to clear his lines. Can't do it. Goes to the right circle here for Hintz. Hintz down behind Johnston. He's been on the ice for a while, this power play. Rantanen into the boards. He's doubled. A reset. Finds Hayskin. To the right circle here, or left circle for Rantanen. Rantanen fires it across. Pass to the low slot. Nothing there. Back to the point. Hayskin fires to the left side. And Rantanen's shot takes a deflection. The Jets and Stars will each be able to make some moves here after that. Too much out there for Hintz. Actually going to keep those guys on the ice. Jets make a line change, though. Stayed in the attacking zone, Rantanen. From behind, Rantanen looks a feed to the point for Hayskin. Not there, so going to go down low again. Back to Rantanen. He's got the point. Yep, he's going to the point. Hayskin to the right circle. Back to Hayskin up top. 30 seconds left on the power play. Back to the right circle. To the high slot. Rantanen can't get a stick on that one. And the Jets, chance for a shorthanded. They had 2-on-1. They got 2 shorthanded goals last time out against the Stars. That one, though, too much on it. Too wide. And now the Stars will have it back in their attacking zone. Rantanen trying to feed it to the right circle. But poked away. And a chance here for the Jets to clear their lines. They'll give it to Morrissey. Morrissey with 7 on the power play. And the Jets successfully kill off the power play after back-to-back power play goals by the Stars. 7 minutes to go in regulation here. Pionk from behind. He'll feed it off and they'll take it down. Back to Pionk down the right side. Pionk wraps it around. Takes a deflection off the board. Into the crease. Lindell. We'll wrap it down the right side. Jets will retain it though. Pionk off the right board. Takes a deflection off Ben. Now with the Jets. Got numbers if they want. I'm going to slow it down and send. Now trying to go to the right side. That took a deflection off the stick of Lindell. Behind here are the Jets. Board up. So looks like that is Lindell and Bork trying to get that one for the Stars. Able to clear their lines. 6 to go in the third. Oh, no, we're going to do it to you after the game. We'll do it to you after the game. To the right side. The Metsikov. Trying to get by Hayskin. Not able to do so. We're going to stay with the Jets from behind the goal line. To the right circle. Kenny Gasetta cannot. Stolen away by Blackwell. Blackwell going to try and feed Steele down low. Not there and boarded up. Jets get it back down the left side. Semetsnikov. He feeds it across the ice to the right side. He'll just wrap it around at center ice. Staying with the Jets down this time on the left side. He'll hold here. Still trying to apply some pressure from behind the net. And now they'll make a line change. The Packers were... Yeah, that team was so good. The fact they never made the conference championship that year was insane. They didn't make it that far. Like, that's the best team never at the conference championship, in my mind. By far, the best team never at the conference championship is the Packers that year. 5 minutes to go. Trying to split the double and does. Morrissey wraps it to the right side. Deflected. Going to stay in the attacking 30 for the Jets after the deflection. Spock now. Can he get a stick on it? Goes back to Morrissey on the left side. He's boarded up. Trying to find some help at the point. Not there. Still boarded up. Morrissey, and it looks like, I believe that's Niederreiter. It is. Trying to keep it there for the Jets. 4.5 to go. Clock is ticking. Jets do get it, though, back at the point. To the left circle here. Up top, fires that one too wide. Wide left. Lowry gets the rebound. Lowry works it across the ice to the near side. To the left. Morrissey, that one took a deflection. Looking behind now, Niederreiter. Niederreiter back up top. Morrissey to center. Goes to the right side. On the right circle. Tries to dump into the low slot. Deflected away. And the Stars will look to clear, and they do. With 4 to go. I'll get the icing call with 3:51. 06 Charter. Oh, that's a good pick. But I would say Packers are better. I forget who 65 was. 65 was Brandon Linder, but that was afterwards. Who was 65 on the Jags? Who was the line? That wasn't Will Rackley, right? Was that Will Rackley? Was he 65? He sucked. The Lehigh guard? Was Will Rackley 65 for us? Right, Bulls just got my start, so I hate that. So Hall Meester. He was good, though. Meester was a fun player. Right, back on the way here. Jets from the faceoff. They have it in the zone. And deflected away on the shot. Calabianco sticks his body out in front. Now Bork down the left side. 3:30 to go. It's Pionk. He'll take it down here for the Jets down the right side. Now on the right circle. Wrapping around to the left. Back to the point. Goes for Sandberg. Sandberg tries to feed it down low behind. Backhanded pass. Can't keep it in the zone. Backhanded pass to the high slot, but can't keep it in. Have to reset here with Sandberg behind. Wraps it to the far side. 3 to go. 4-3. Your score. Stars have led wire to wire. They scored 45 seconds in. They've got 2 power play goals. That's been the difference. Wrapping it to the near side. And bunched up by the line. Connor, though, gets it. He'll go back to the point. Fires down low. Takes a deflection off the skate of Scheifele. And goes out of play with 2:52. 6-7 Colts count. I don't count any team in the... It has to be Super Bowl era. Wild card era. It's got to be wild card era. It was Rackley? Yep, of course it was. Of course it was Rackley. It's also on Chiefs for Mr. Plus, no context. So the first question would be, did Mahomes get hurt? Yes, that'd be the first question. 100%. If you like what you see, folks, hit that like button, subscribe, helps out a ton on the channel. We're trying to grow this community more. We got over 70 people in the chat right now. Again, hockey is not my main sport. Hockey is not even close to my main sport. Yeah, you gotta sell it. Partners gotta sell it. If it was the Jaguars part, that'd be Matt Turk. Yeah, Outback Bowl is a fitting one. That one works. Popeyes and Bahamas, I mean, that works. Yeah, Pop-Tarts Bowl is just amazing. Yeah, the College Super Bowl, yeah, that will never happen. The NFL lawyers would be all over that. Brand confusion would be through the roof. Especially if it's in the same city. Brand confusion through the roof on that. And we live tomorrow for college basketball. 2 games on the docket tomorrow in college basketball. So make sure you're here for that Western Kentucky game, and then we're going to be live for the Cal State Northridge Fresno State game. Cowboys and Vikings Sunday? I do, yes. Cowboys are the better team. I just don't trust JJ McCarthy. I think Cowboys have a lot to play for. I think Cowboys win that game. That offense is clicking. I don't know if the Vikings have enough offensive firepower to win. Bacardi Bowl? Yeah. If you like what you see, folks, hit the like button, subscribe, helps the channel a ton. Good punt. You're not going to be saying that much this season. We sucked at punter. You're going to realize very quickly in 2011 why we drafted a punter in the 3rd round the following year. Because Matt Turk was crap, and then Nick Harris was also pretty crap. Bowl games ever should be named after a sponsor? I think it depends on how they do it. If it's tied in well, like Pop-Tarts Bowl, like it's tied in perfectly. But if it's just a name, there's nothing else to it. Yeah, it depends. Semi-Cup players for March Madness, what I like more? March Madness. Yeah, the Rate Copper Bowl. That's what changed the name of that game, if I'm not mistaken. Like, there was a sponsor that, like, backed out, like, a month before. Because, like, they realized, oh, the finances are not there. All right, back underway here. Jets win the face-up, but they can't keep it in their zone. And Pionk will just have to reset to the right side. 2:45 to go. Wrapping around the left side. Up top, Morrissey. Morrissey back left. It's going to be a delayed penalty for the high sticks. So it's going to be 2-minute power play here for the Jets. So you don't even need to pull the goalie here if you don't want to. 2-minute power play. Again, they have not been going the power play as of late. Yeah, they're going to get the tripping there on Rantanen. Duke's Mayo Queen City Bowl. It's a mouthful, but yeah. The Queen City Mayo Bowl. How about that? It's the Queen City Mayo Bowl. Wait, you owe me for that one, yes. I was going to say. I still suggested that earlier. Well, I feel like Idaho Potato doesn't need to change. I feel like Idaho, like, it's already the Idaho Bowl. I feel like you just do the famous Idaho Bowl and then just add potato on there. Do you pull the goalie, make it 6-4? Do you pull the goalie, make it a 6-on-4? That's the million-dollar question. Will they pull Comrie? They have the power play here at 2:30. And here we go. Stars win the faceoff. .220. So they have to reset from their own zone. Down the left side, it's Connor. Connor kicks it out wide. Trying to go back to Connor on the right circle. But cleared away by Haken for the moment. Haskin for the moment. Staying, though, with the Jets on the left side. Feeds it to the point. Nothing there. Bad start here on the power play. Not pulling them yet. 2 minutes to go and 90 seconds on the power play. Will they go for the 6-on-4? Morrissey gives it off to center ice. To the left side. Bad pass out in front for Iafallo. An easy clearance there by Lindell. No chances so far this power play. They've done nothing out of it. This is one of the worst power play teams as of late. They're not doing much here. 1 minute to go on the power play. 90 seconds in the game. Connor down the left side. He'll try wrapping that around the right side. Feeds it to the high slot. That shot saved. Scheifele looking for the hat trick. Easy save there by DeSmith. And now it's an empty net. Ray Copper Bowl? Yeah. Phoenix Bowl? Do that. Yelping Spiel and card tricks? Yes. And another change to the spiel in between? Oh, wow. How's it going, Delete? Appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate being here. If this one, if you like, we see that like button, subscribe, post the channel a ton. I feel like it's just the Veterans Bowl either way. I don't even feel like that's a sponsor. They will get the 6-on-4 timeout called by the Jets. 1:22. It's my clock. I don't know why it's doing that. Timeout Jets. Oh, that's a crazy spiel. That's way too mouthy. Way too wordy. Bring up $32,000 twice on that? You wonder if the Stars are going to make a line change here. Lindell and Hasty have been on the ice for over 2 minutes. Yep. How's it going, Steven? Appreciate you tuning in. Like Kenny Britt. Yep. The Rutgers receiver. I thought he was going to be a lot better than he actually was. I thought they had some there with Kenny Britt, but he did not improve the way I thought he was going to. They renamed it? Yep. Well, actually, I told you just a one-time thing. Yeah, Frisco Football Classic, yep. Who's in possession? It's hockey, so we have the face-off. Well, the face-off, then we'll figure out who's in possession. The Jets will be on the power play. 52 seconds left in the power play. 1:22 to go. And they pull the goalie, so it's going to be a 6-on-4 here. Sharks led 3-0. Or, wow, I don't know why I keep saying. Stars led 3-0. Stars will win the face-off here. Hastings clears his lines. Cannot hit the empty net. But Morrissey will take it down. 70 to go, 40 on the power play left. Down the right side, it's Connor. 6 on 4, clear their lines again. We'll go behind. Under a minute to go. Morrissey now. To the left side for Connor. We got nothing on this power play. They haven't done anything all game on the power play. Trying to feed it behind to Connor. Haskin gets there. And can't keep it in the zone. A blown power play for the Jets. And just sets the play from behind Iafallo to Connor. 35 seconds back to full strength for the Stars. The worst power play team as of late continues their struggles. Connor, can he keep it in the zone? He can. Haskin and Delvin on the ice for over 3 minutes at this point. Can they hold on for a little bit longer? Glove saved there by Morrissey to keep it from going into the net. 18 seconds in the boards. Poke away by Perfetti. Perfetti back to center ice. 12 to go. 10. Last chance here for the Jets. 9. 8. They're not even in the zone yet. Lowry. 5. 4. Saved there by Connor to keep it in. 2. 1. They're not getting enough time. That's it. I don't know what that was. I don't know what that possession was. They got nothing on that. There was like no urgency on that sequence whatsoever. Never got in the zone. But the Stars win 4-3. They led it wire to wire. And the Stars do it again. One of the hottest teams in hockey. 4 straight wins. 8 of their last 9. As the Jets drop their 4th in their last 5. They have now lost 8 of their last 10. Yeah, just flatline. Yeah, I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was. There was like no urgency at all. I didn't even get in the zone. 6 on 4, they get nothing. They got like 0 good chances of that one. They got nothing in the zone at all. Nothing, like, it was... Stars won all the face-offs they needed to at the very end. You know, have the good double looks ugly? Yeah. Man, yeah, close high game wasn't blown. Yep. No, that's a good one. Yeah, definitely feel a lot more comfortable calling that. Obviously not the best, but definitely feel a lot more comfortable calling hockey with that. I have a system now that seems to work. How's it going, Detroit? Appreciate it, in. Have a system that seems to work in terms of like how I have my tabs lined up. It's a lot of organization, just knowing where to look, and thought it was a lot better there. That felt the most comfortable of the 3 games so far. That definitely felt all right. High number decision. It wasn't really on coaching. I just think it's got nothing going. Game is tomorrow. We are doing 2 college basketball games tomorrow. 2 college basketball games on the docket tomorrow. We are doing a goal and lock competitive hockey game. Great job, McCall. Appreciate it. Yeah. You know, that felt a lot better. That felt a lot better. Obviously, still a lot of work to do, but that felt a lot better than last time. Also, like I know where to do that. So it's funny, JP. I did not used to do that. So basically, there's this one guy that I know stalked my Twitter that would never shut up about the NHL. So I just said that. I didn't use to boycott. No, I did not. No, because he would just drone on and on and I would not care at all. So I like passive aggressively did that. Like I did not actually boycott. Yeah, Mercedes had no touchdowns in 2011. How about a hockey team? Would be more likely in football? Way more likely. No, Highpoint's going to get a hockey team. High Point will get a hockey team. Lakers on tomorrow? I think they will, yeah. High Point will get a hockey team. I think they are going to go D1. They're not going to get football anytime soon. I don't think they're going to. Yeah, first NHL. It wasn't really the first NHL game, but it's up there. Yeah, first good game, yes. Like they were talking about going up to D1 at some point in the next 10 years. I think they will. You know, we're not getting football. Hockey we're going to get at some point. Right, ice sheets are hard. Yeah, we have the area to do it. We have the area that we could do it. Was Lewis bad or had no quarterback? He was bad. He dropped a lot. D-backs, strengths, recaps? Yeah, at some point. Yes, no, that was just a passive-aggressive way of doing that, JP. That was a passive-aggressive way for me to be like, I do not care about, like, what happened on the Predators today. Just shut up. Yeah, Jets was the number 1 receiver, and then he got cut. Yeah, we went into with him as the number 1 guy. It was bad. I have not seen the extremes on the Jags. Yeah, tomorrow we're doing, it's very situational in the States, yeah. There's a lot of hockey fans down in North Carolina where we go because we get a lot of Northeasterners. So Tomorrow we're going to be live for Western Kentucky Marshall, and then we're going to be live for Fresno City and Cal State Northridge. NHL Pulse players, I'm going to say fact. I don't see how they're getting the ice ready in time. I don't see how it's happening. Hunter Wilson, what's someone? Yep. I don't see how it's going to get ready in time. Like, the arena's not going to be ready until 3 days before. I don't even know how it's going to do it. We're calling the game tonight. So much growth for a couple of games. Appreciate it, Kyle. Yeah, no, I definitely feel a lot more comfortable doing it. Obviously, it's still a lot, but definitely the terminology has gotten a lot better. Like, screen-wise, I figured out where... Like, it's nice to, I could, my depth chart-wise, like, I have the game, and then I got the depth charts. And, like, before they were all over the place, and now I've got, like, I know what tabs I need, what tabs I don't, what information I need, what I don't. So, just all that stuff, which helps out a ton. All right, on that note, let's do some overtime. Let's do some overtime. So, how this works. 5 minutes on the clock. See what it takes to get to the queue. Audio video ChatGPT. Olympics cancel hockey if we're already. No, they're not going to cancel hockey. They wouldn't cancel it, but they'll have to figure something out in terms of the arena. Right, Nashville's huge now in Nashville. Yeah, no, there are a lot of Preds fans in Nashville. Preds are a huge team over there. Maybe more than the Titans at times. They'll have to figure out somewhere to do the hockey tournament, but... Well, Kel had to go. It was time for Kel to go. I don't think I would scrap the entire Olympic hockey tournament, but they would have to figure out a way to play the game somewhere. You see what it takes to get into the queue? Audio, video, ChatGPT, Sporkle quiz, whatever sport. Right, they'll move it somewhere else. Worst case, they move it somewhere else. Because they have an arena, too. Like, one of the arenas is fine. It's the other arena. Maybe Winnipeg will come. Yep. West Kentucky Marshall and then Fresno State, Cal State Northridge. Yep. Those are the games we're calling. Why I started so late? I have no idea. That thing I have for a while is crazy here with Minnesota. It's crazy. You see what it takes to get into the queue? Audio, video, ChatGPT. Well, that's by design. To be fair, the Olympics, whenever the U.S. starts to move to other places, that was always the plan. Because you can't, like, it'd be tough to do it all in the same city because you need enough stadiums. And they're used for other stuff like track and field and whatnot and other sports. Joe the Tour. Raj's infamous first service in full. Oh, boy. Oh, Raj. God, I love this man. So the song... the song. I don't remember getting a song request from you. I don't think I got a chance. If it was a song, I definitely did not get a chance. Right, they moved to probably a neighboring arena. All right, Raj's famous first service. Yeah, McCarty built his first self-account. Yep. Did McCown have the run yet? Did McCown have the first down run yet? All right, here we go. Back to Raj. Have a chance with the hockey play of tackling his own player for final pick? No. It's blown dead after the interception. It's blown dead immediately. Because that counts the possession. So the Chargers, you get one possession, that's it. So the play was dead, either way. Yeah, I think Miami A&M is the best of the games. Yes, I think so too. Yeah, Raj... God. Raj in the, How is he a real person? I don't know how Raj is a real person. Right, let me start. I've always done that. Yep. Raj on the floor is just amazing. Rob with a sixer. Marco better than Calipari? Probably not now. But it was time. Like, Calipari's time to run out. I don't know how Raj is a real person. It makes no sense to me. Alright, NHLPA hires Blue Lord to sue the IOC. IOC is the Italian version of Lionel Hutz. They clean house if they miss the playoffs. Lavello is probably out, but Hazen's not out. No, Hazen's not out. You're like second half. Yep, close one. The rematch of the second round. Best 44-year-old quarterback in the NFL. Joe Flacco has to be close to 44 at this point. Mamma mia. I love that. Me and Summer out. Just like sometimes, like, similar with Andy Reid at the Eagles, like sometimes it gets stale. Sometimes your message gets stale. You need to change the scenery. Chance he retires, 5%. Yeah, that's a bad job by Trev on the dress. Yeah, too much. Yeah, it's coated. Too much. Yeah, it's white. I do like Trev. I will say Trev is like one of those Polaris guys. I do like him on this show. Was Expedition made me change my mind on that? He talked about the play itself, and that was a play they ran earlier in the game, and it worked well. Also, he was like, I know the tie-breaking rules, but this one's a little, like, the tiebreakers work better if we won, and, like, there's an argument for that, too. There's an argument for that one, too. Fleur should be unranked. I mean, I think they should be unranked. I'm with you. I don't think they have a good point guard in Lee at all. How many Jags runs to fire everyone? A lot of them. Like, half of them. A lot of them. And now I'm mocking him. Oh, yep. Nope. Now Chris is... Yep, you don't mock Gordon. Or enough such for retires. Fact. Fact. Yeah, Boris is screwed. NT with a tour. Appreciate you, man. Well, for Angel, I've said enough. Does a house. All right. Which game do you want to get you in the call for? Cheese it. All right, perfect. You don't like Trev at all. I know why Rogers was on the floor. Best I've seen him change my mind after an explanation and your examples. There was a dumb decision that the Giants made against the Bills, but then the press conference afterwards, it was Tyrod Taylor that Tyrod Taylor was he called an audible. He was like, I'm not calling that play. I would never have called that play. Or quarterback made an audible. I was like, okay, yep. That's good enough for me. All right, there's a good feed by Lee. There you go. I booed him last year because he's on a different team in the SEC. I was saying him just a Bronco. You know, I think of him as both, but mainly Broncos. Oh shit, we gotta turn it on. I'm convinced like half the people on this show that they get are like not chefs at all. Like that you don't know how to turn, like you can't even turn it on. Right, well, definitely on the coach, yep. Rivers will start this week? No, he's gonna be on the practice squad. NHL no team, NHL's stream perfect. Now, Jags team was good in 2011. Actually, very good in 2011. The offense was a different story. Final Sunday night game be Panthers Bucks. No, it's probably gonna be Saturday. I think Steelers Ravens will be Sunday night. Clean house means fire coach manager and Jamie Moore deep. Yes, that's what clean house means. I like how I can't say Patino. Yep, I get that. You know, it wasn't Sabrina. It was the one with the red hair, the purple hair. If Sabrina was insane. Sabrina was insane. If the Commandants would make the playoff, they'd be close. I think they have 7 or 8 wins. Yeah, season 8 was season 1 to win. Turning against Russell Famous, I get that. I mean, he did win a natty for you guys. I went out of boot, but... Yeah, Sabrina's just a whiny baby. No one knows how to communicate. Yeah, Lisa, yeah. Why is it going to be so many NHL rank signs? I don't know. You think they would have figured that out years ago when they got the Olympics? like the first rules for Hell's Kitchen said everything goes to the pass at the same time? Right, Diaz a Dodger, yep. Yep, the NL West just got a lot stronger, unfortunately. Dodgers get better, rich get richer. And here comes Raj. Fairly abusive. Billy Clemson was a great one with a buzzer beater, yeah. Why don't Boris and Raj on the same team? No good McCown play yet? When does it come? Hang on. Let me see if I can... Hang on. Let me see. When does McCown come? It's third quarter. Third quarter comes. That's not how to roll a pizza dough. Pizza's like the easiest station. It's like I can make a pizza. Yeah, Syracuse, yeah. Florida should not be ranked unless they beat UConn. If they beat UConn, different story. I mean, it makes a little bit of a difference. It was a threat. This year, yes. This year, that offense is broken. Can't pick it start for the Reds on Sunday? Should over Gino. Might as well see what you have. Yep, tables are walking out. I mean, not surprised. It's the first night. They're going to be walking out. The show Hell's Kitchen. I think at UConn, then UConn would have a few losses at that point. Do you feel like it's hurt this week? Jack, should we have Bortles? Yes, we should. Bortles Rivers, week 17. The fact that Raj was uneliminated the first week is insane. Had Bosworth? Related? I actually don't know. Kyle Bosworth. Was he related to Brian? Nephew, yes. Nephew. Don't the Bears run out of the games here? It's going to be very hard. I don't think they do either. Rank New Orleans instead. Why not? Why not? All right. You see what takes you into the queue when NHL refs have had enough. Delta highlights. Go to the box, please. Right, that's Brian Bosworth. Kyle Bosworth was not a good player. I know. Joe the Fiver, Caillou is glad you called Hog game, but it's upset because he wanted the Jets to win. I love it. Yeah, Pete Carroll, he's not making the Hall of Fame at this point. Yeah, why not? I'm with you on that one. Is he cooked? I think he's cooked. But I don't think he's going to be fired. I think he'll last one more year. Don't test me. That's great. Someone on Dish File, they were passed off for someone more terrible just because that would be more entertaining ridicule. Wow. Yeah, like, I don't think they don't send you through, like, if you're mediocre. You have to be like a special kind of bad or really good. Huh. The embellishment. It's great. Yeah, I love that. There's like nothing with, yeah, like Neil, I mean, that was very obvious. Cal Trill's Dominical Cal, no way. Cal shopping with Devin Walken, yeah. Oh, the ref telling the player to do that. That's great. Mike Carey, I think he was, yes. Something that CBS had for a while that was terrible. How am I going with that? Shut up. I think I'm Canadian, but he also probably like root for a Canadian team. I can't really compare him with Legion Boom. No, you cannot. Come on, Tiro, most wonderful egg in the world. 60mm cartoon, alright. That's going hots tonight. I appreciate you guys a ton. You see it takes kids to the queue. It was so illegal. You had 5-0. Most wonderful egg in the world became a receiver. Gotcha, Michigan. That's great. I love they just convert. I love that. I love that. They're smiling. See, rusted himself like Canada. I mean, I don't think it was in Canada to begin with, but yeah, now he's definitely rusted himself out. Yeah, I saw Playboy got shut down. I never used it, but I know some people that did. That just sucks. Yeah, Florida gets a good game so far. 2 games at the Garden. Yeah, Florida hasn't have not. Well, if they beat UConn, that's a bit of a different story. It'd be hard to keep them out. I'm most angry for Giants last year. I think Giants were the most angry. Yes, I think so. Yes, I would say that. Yeah, right. You can't compare anyone to Earl Thomas. And you can't really compare Legion of Boom, but I would say Spoon is more like Sherman. That's an old one too. Stay out of there. Florida UConn. I'm gonna say UConn, and if Florida wins, I'm happy because I'm a Florida fan. So, Roush in the Rivers, you know, probably not. There was no one good out there. Either I'm right or Florida wins, so I think UConn wins. No high rolls out yet. Can we recap the game real quick? The Jets were terrible on the power play. Jets were atrocious on the power play today. Like, they've been bad on the power play for a while now, and they were really bad today. Stars, 2 power play goals, very sharp. They scored 45 seconds in. They just led wire to wire. Jets, no ordinance with the 6-on-4. That was one of the worst 6-on-4s I've ever seen. They got no chances, nothing in the slot, nothing at all. Sheffield had a good game, he had 2, but it was one of those, you felt the Stars, even though they outshot, you felt they were in control the entire time. Stars right now, doing good. So now, let's go. Let's go. Thoughts on Kobe new video? Haven't seen it yet. Haven't seen the Kobe vid. Right, Pete does take a while to get out of the taste of Voters Maps. Yes. It will. Be like Seifert. Right, if he won 2, yeah, if Lynch ran the ball, yes. Probably would be in at that point. I've already explained it. I'm done with you. I already explained it. Love that. This year's COXD is good, but Legion of Boom was, yeah. Legion of Boom was Legion of Boom. I was like, I already explained it once. It's like, we're not... And not Rivers for Cold Sass? Probably will at some point. Alright. Next up, most wonderful league in the world. You say it takes hands to the queue? There aren't too many, yeah, there aren't too many good oil emojis. Alright, here we go. The cartoon. Alright, here we go. But their number 1 points allowed for 3 years straight. Yeah, they were dominant. From barely 70 at fights finished with over 200. That's good. Public domain? I do not believe so. Yep, that's great. Yeah, I think this is 1970, so it wouldn't be public domain. Yeah, I was supposed to announce it. But they've only talked with the SEC, so they'll talk with more conferences in a little bit. So that's probably why. Because you only talk with Sankey. Which I can't see Notre Dame in the SEC. I can't see that. There's a lot of teams that don't get emojis, unfortunately. The camera is pretty good on this. There are Blackhawk helicopters. That makes sense. You know what I mean? I think we'll go... Well, they're not going to ACC. Or American. They're not going to American. No chance. No chance to go to American. Right, yeah, your defense at that point was just guys off the street. Like, could have 40-burger be what they should have been putting him in? No. Yep. I mean, Georgia handled it well. Georgia, you feel like they got stubbed against FSU, and then Georgia just blew them out of the water. Made their case. That's a pretty good egg. That's actually a really, really good egg. The claim that it's rigged against the Marlins, I doubt that. A Big Ten Buster name? Yep. But they talk with Sankey, so I mean, SEC might not be out of the picture somehow. But I think it's going to be Big Ten. Problem, though, is if the agreements they've got. But that makes sense, yeah. No, there's no better egg than that. 10 minutes? What the heck was that? What was that animation? Yeah, Pluma. There's no way Pluma could do it. Yeah, who's a rival? Yeah, I don't know who's a rival there in the American. I don't know who's a rival there. Is Pluma gonna do it? Wait, Dylan Story's lost all the playoff games. He was bad. That's a cube. What on earth? That's not an egg. That's a cube. The King's impressed by that? That's not even an egg. Yeah, that should have been a blocking foul. That was not a charge. That's not an egg. That's a cube. Impossible. One of them's not an egg. What? I don't know what the moral of that story is. I don't know what the heck the moral is there. From the Rubik's Cube cartoon. I don't know what the moral there is. The moral of the story is if you impress people, you get validation? What? I don't get that at all. I might want to fire me first and give me Country Roads. All right. If I'm change to ensure only one group of 16 gets in from now on, or group 5 team gets in from now on. I don't think it's gonna get. I don't think it's gonna get. I think the EC is gonna have a tiebreaker system now, where the top team gets in on ranking. Then we got another fire from James. Appreciate you, man. Which game do you want to get you on the call for? Guys, coming hot right now. That game, the Steelers game 2015, that wasn't Dalton, that was McCarron. He was out by that point. All right. Okay. Bots quite quiet. Yeah, for NHL, they're quiet apparently. So that, yes, there you go. I love it. Which game do you want, James? Appreciate you, man. Me first, the Give Me Country Roads. Oh, that's a real band. Wait. Okay, me first, the Give Me. It's all right. 20 seconds, I'll get you on it. All right. I'm confused by this so far. Okay. I was trying to lose, yeah. Really, Big Ben did nothing that drive. They just shot themselves in the foot. That's a punk rock cover of Country Roads? What on earth? And then we got Dang with a fiber. Appreciate Cheese It Bull. Colts fan reaction to Rivers. All right, we'll do that. What is this song? Take me home. I've never heard this cover, but a punk rock cover of John River. This actually goes hard. Maybe any of the Scab teams say Miami? Yes. Yeah, that's different because the Scab teams, to be fair, the Scab teams, they were guys that were not in the NFL. They were not in game shape. Yes. I don't make parents turn football. Yeah, they're signed on college wrestler. They can go pretty hard for college wrestling, depending on the game. Scrooge or the Grinch, more evil villain? Oh, that's a good question. I would say Scrooge didn't commit any crimes. He was just greedy. The Grinch was a burglar. So I'd say he was more evil. I mean, the Grinch was a burglar. I mean, in a normal world, you're like, wait, who broke into my house? I don't feel safe anymore. Scrooge was greedy. 12 teams can replace the have-nots of both. That makes sense. But there's no scribble markers of the reaction to Rivers. Yeah. All right. Next up, Tom Grossi. We got scripted tomorrow. Here we go. We did break the Colts. Yes, we did. Remember Scrooge? Oh, I don't know on that one. They're going to show the tiebreaker? Yes, they should, yeah. Power Sonata Potter. I'm not sure Potter is. St. Maris, I think, is a very good case. Yes, I'm with you, JP, on that one. What name it's doing? I think name it's not there. Oh, from It's Wonderful Life? Oh, he's a bad father, but I think the Grinch is probably the worst. I think someone said the show was Cal Dominica. Yeah, that was going poorly, Titans fan. They can't trade for Cousins. That's the deadline, but yeah. You're not going to get any Rivers kids as free agents. Oh, that's great. That's great. Oh, man. It's here takes you into the queue. Audio video ChatGPT Sporkle quiz. I'm going to get the ChatGPTs up in just a second here. Got 3 in the queue as things stand. Will Empty House scene. Kill it with a Tua. Let's do it. Appreciate you, man, as always. Guys, coming hot this OT period. Over 50 now. Appreciate you guys. Holy cow. All right. Also, the 5 from Michael's going there. You make the call if they were to leave up till the end of the week, and then we'll do one for one of the later bowl games. I think January 2nd we do one. Oh, yeah, Pot. Yes. He might be worse than the Grinch, but I don't know. It's close. Last scene of Bel Air. One of the best last scenes of all time. I love how Jeffrey just, in this series, I do love that. I mean, this is how you do a finale. This two-part finale was amazing. Jags breaking the Colts? Oh, we did. We did break them. Journey just said, "Wait, right, Detroit, the two pitchers behind." I actually never heard that song about Journey. Well, Florida, if they win today, which game do you want? Get you on the call. If Florida wins, they'll break this, yes. The Georgia, I'm with you. They should not. Well, then Indiana Jones comes to your house. We'll see. So that's why we got Clemson and win earlier. That was a bad joke. Oh, Michigan. Wow, I forgot Michigan was even a game. My bad. I forgot Michigan was even a game. My bad. Forgot they were even a game. I'm not turning off the lights. I mean, this is well done. And one final Carlton scene. I see you know a lot at this point. No, I did not. And that's a heck of a finale. I mean, that's one of the best finales ever. All right, Journey, just the same way. I've never heard this song. Right, here we go. Ooh, since it tie up? I mean, it ties up everything. It ties up where Will's going. It ties up Carlton going to college. The school he always wanted to go to. It ties up what happens to all the kids and where they're going to be. It ties up the relationship with Will and Uncle Phil. Right, here we go. Just the same way. This is not Steve Perry, isn't it? This is not Steve Perry. This sounds nothing like Journey. Wait. Yeah, this cannot be Steve Perry. Yeah, there's Steve Perry on the background vocals. Yeah. Yeah, there he is. Okay, that makes sense, yeah. How is LeBron's legacy? It's crazy. I mean, sure, yeah, I don't envy him with his viral infection. I do not envy him. I went from 9th to 14th pick. Yep, not great. a good song. I just not expecting this from Journey. Will they run in the top 10 this week? I think they will, yeah. I think so. Let's take a guitar solo to end it. Could be interesting, Freeman. I'm not surprised. I don't think it's going to happen. Just because, obviously, college coaches for the NFL have not done well as of late, but wouldn't shock me if he gets an interview. I don't think he's going to get higher, though. That was a great solo to end it. Right, UConn would be in some trouble. But they're up by 8 right now. UConn's going to win. Florida should not be in the top 25. I'm with you. Florida should not be in the top 25. And maybe I pick Thunder. I mean, I think Thunder just win everything at this point. Yeah, that's a very good song. I did not expect that when I clicked play for the first time. All right. Test Illinois, who I have in that one. I would probably take Tennessee. I just don't trust Illinois against good teams. It just has not worked out all season for them when they play a top 25 team. Magic backups and Stewart actually let their stars play a meaningless game. Yeah, you would think in theory. You would think, but it's the way it is. I don't like it, obviously. All right, let me get these ChatGPTs in. And see what it takes to get into the queue. Audio, video, ChatGPT, sport, quiz, whatever sports. See what it takes to get in. All for tonight. Appreciate it, NT. Yeah, looking forward to more hockey in the future. Maybe at some point. Maybe at some point. Louisville ACC, I think they're going to stay there for a while. It hasn't worked out for you either. That is also true. Yeah, the rookies pulled out with no offseason? Yeah. Not our rookies. Our rookies sucked. Our rookies were really bad. That was one of Gene Smith's worst classes. Cecil Shorts did nothing as a rookie. I think his first catch was like December. He was really bad. As a rookie. 2012 was good. Will Rackley sucked. Blaine Gabbert sucked. Who else did we draft that year? Was that Scotty McGee that year? Was that 2010? He might have been 2010. Okay, we had Hurt might have been 2010. He was bad. Yeah, there was nothing going for us. JV is better than Tulane. I would not shock me. Hey, clock's at 0. $5 more gets 2 at this point. $5 more gets 2 at this point. Maybe these ChatGPTs in. At least he played in the NFL the year before. Yeah, he was in shape. Rivers, it's going to be interesting. All right, 6-point game right now. 4 minutes to go. Four-point game. Rivers is better than Brady. At least this year might get more yards than Brady. And this year he will be. He takes a snap. Right, all time, obviously not. All right. I'm going to save the Italy one for last. We're going to go backwards. I'm going to save the Italian Huts one for last because that's amazing. All right, we're going to start with the Three Stooges calling a hockey game. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's special guest commentators, the Three Stooges. They smile and wave. Curly waves so hard he punches the mute button and turns the broadcast silent. Knock it off, we're live. Curly thinks most should dive and he dives under the desk. I don't know all about Nicholas. I don't know all about him. Look at all that ice, Mo. It's called him a last date. Yeah, your joke's what froze her out. Hey, look, spaghetti. Yuck. He starts slurping on the audio cables. No, that's not spaghetti, you numbchuck. The broadcast crackles. Fans hear Curly slurping over the arena speakers. Mo yanks the cable out of Curly's mouth, who spits an electrical spark. Yeah, murder with the Steelers. I think it's going to happen. Tastes like lightning. Woo, woo. How do you know what lightning tastes like? Well, you know. Players speed down the ice as the game starts. The Red Wings pass the puck. Puck? I don't see no puck. Where's the puck? I want to see the puck. Curly grabs binoculars and points them the wrong way. He falls forward and smashes the soundboard. All the arena effects go off at the same time. The goal horn, the buzzer, everything. Wyoda, look what you did. You blew the power. The lights are out. Curly tries to fix the soundboard by smacking with a microphone like a hammer. He misses it and hits Larry. Hey, watch the equipment at my head. Curly swings again and hits Mo. That does it. He grabs Curly by the ears. There you go. Buffalo. There you go. Grabs Curly. Suddenly the microphone cord wraps around all three of them. They spin, tangle, and stumble backwards and crash through the booth window on the ice. Yeah, I don't think they make the playoffs. I don't think they even make the playoffs. 3-ball Yukon. Too strong. Remember they're by Florida. All right. They crash through the booth window onto the ice. So now they have fallen a whole story onto the ice. The crowd cheers thanks to Intermission Entertainment. The three slide on the ice. My field to the Charleston. Yuck, yuck. Larry grabs over balance. Mo falls. They all then collide into the boards. Baby hook too strong. Get the board. Second chance. Fouled. There we go. A player tries to get past him. Curly grabs his stick. I think I found the puck, fellas. He holds up the puck. But a player takes a slap shot. And because of that, Curly then gets destroyed on a slap shot. Woo-woo! He topples backward into the camera guy, smashes the broadcast camera, and sparks shoot from the equipment after all this. How do I explain this to the NHL? Simple. You tell him. Mo pokes Larry in the eye. Larry yelps. Curly laughs. Uh-oh. Get over here, porcupine! Mo chases Curly around the broken booth. Curly runs into a tangle of wires and gets zapped. I'm a live wire. Woo, woo, woo. The power of the arena shuts off again. The crowd groans. The game is canceled as a result. And there you go. That's what was just, yep. Just on the camera. Yep, just saw it. 1 yard shy. Not even close. It's one of the only things I remember about that game. You just saw McCown give the first down signal like 2 yards shy of the sticks. There you go. One of the all-time greatest bloopers in Jags history. Yeah, Raymond misses ball free throws. Jeez. All right, Caillou is upset that the Jets lose, but he's happy it's a good game. And the rush by Dallas Jets try to hold line here. Mommy, why aren't the Jets scoring? They're supposed to win. I want to win. Sweetie, Caillou, it's just a game. Enjoy. But I want him to score right now. The Jets make a good play, and I react with a 7. Jets, beautiful pass. Since we something to Shifley. Yes, please. Wait, why are they passing so slow? Hurry up. The play fails. Dallas takes the puck. No, that's not fair. They stole it. Dallas always ruins everything. And that'll do it. Dallas wins 4-3 over Winnipeg. Good game, but tough loss for the Jets. Why did they lose? I wanted them to win. I waited all day. I was like, the Steelers are the same against the Saints. Yep. Yeah, that game ended with the Steelers losing the Juju play. It's not fair. They played so bad. The Stars are mean. We outshot them by double and they still won. He collapses. Caillou, honey. You win some, you lose some. No, I don't want to lose forever. They should have scored. Make them play again right now. Jets, you hear me? You're supposed to win for me. Well, folks, that was a fun game. I'll see you next time. Oh, come back. The game was too good. You can't end the stream. Oh, no. Lee, step back 3. That's an air ball. Good job, Lee. He's so bad. Hockey can't be over. He slumps to a puddle of loud sniffles. All right, Caillou, time to take a break. Let's calm down. I'll never calm down. Not until the Jets win, and they did. They were supposed to. They played a good game, but they didn't win. They ruined everything. And now I'm upset. All right, I snuck this one in for last. The Lionel Hutz saga with the NHL and the IOC. But Lionel Hutz is Italian this time. Lionel Hutz is very Italian. Here we go. Yeah, it's a great flow. Believe me, his suits on the sideline, incredible. His suits on the sideline, 10 out of 10. Your Honor, the facts are straightforward. The ice hockey arena for the 2016 Winter Games is, how shall I put this? 3 feet shorter than regulation, has an ice surface described as slightly more lethal than a standard skating rink, and will not be completed until 72 hours before puck drop. In short, negligence so profound, it may set a new Olympic record. Thank you, Counselor. Defense? Pull me out and me? No, you're gonna yell at me. Yeah, literally. Senor Justice, ladies and gentlemen of the court, I didn't watch on the Food Network by mistake. My client, the Honorable IOC, are as innocent as a freshly made ricotta. Yes, the rink may be a teensy bit shorter than regulation, but in Italy we call this regulation adjacent. Mamma mia, it's practically the same thing. Objection, Your Honor, regulation adjacent is not a legal term, culinary term, or even a coherent term. Sustained, Mr. Hutzarelli. Remain within reality. Yeah, he's Lionel Hutzarelli. Of course, reality, yes. Why did anyone tell me about reality? As for this so-called dangerous ice, let me remind the court, ice is slippery everywhere. That's its entire job. You cannot sue water for being wet. That's just the science. Your Honor, I would like to submit Exhibit D, a photograph of the rink's current condition. Also a photo of a half-finished arena and construction workers using the rink as a parking space. That does not look great for a national competition. But Honor, you will see, I have my own photo. He holds up a child's crown drawing of an Olympic rink with sparkles. This is what the rink will look like tomorrow, maybe, with the glitter and all that. Depends on the weather and if Antonio shows up for work. Antonio, you never know with Antonio. Your Honor, the NHLPA is not requesting much. Only they obviously provide a rink that is regulation size, like, every other Olympic arena, structurally sound, non-deadly, and built before the athletes arrive. The bar could not be lower. But, Your Honor, this is Italy. Things are flexible, beautifully flexible, like an overcooked spaghetti. Look, we are so close to being done. So close, in fact, we are only 3 weeks behind the already 3-week delayed schedule. That's pretty good, eh? Mr. Hutzerelli, I must ask, have you actually inspected the ring? Well, not personally, Your Honor, but I hired a consultant, a very trustworthy man, or possibly a gondolier who followed me into a cafe. Hard to say. Your Honor, the negligence is obvious. The player deserves safety, the sport deserves integrity, and the rink deserves to exist. I have heard enough. Given the overwhelming evidence and the defense counsel's inability to present even the illusions of competence, I rule in favor of the NHLPA. The IOC is ordered to complete the rink immediately, meet all regulation standards, provide reassurance of safety, and for good measure, never again hire Mr. Hutzerelli. Your Honor, please, if you take away my IOC contract, what will I have left? Public legal aid. Mamma mia, that's not the spicy meatball. Court is adjourned. Mr. Hutzerelli, you will be getting no spicy meatballs. Cecil Jordan, he did not know how to absorb contact back then. He got better at that in 2012, but 2011 he did not know how to absorb contact at all. It was bad. God. I'm digging Lionel Hutzerelli. I'm digging Lionel Hutzerelli. We can go somewhere with him. Lionel Hutzerelli. Of course he said that. Lionel Hutzerelli is pretty good. Yeah, there's a reason I saved it for last. Kyle Finnegan to the Tigers, 2 years, $19 million deal. He will stay in Detroit. Oh my God, that was incredible. That was incredible. Yeshiva Hutzerelli, that was great. Get rid of Lionel Hudson, just do Hutzerelli. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was one of the best ones in a while. Gianni Hutzerelli, yes. Yes, Gianni Hutzerelli. That was one of the best ones in a while. They've all been good, but that one was really good. Oh God. Alright, on that note, last call for anything in the queue. Audio, video, ChatGPT, Sparkle quiz. What if sports? Anything you want me to do, get you on the call for it. Here's Lionel Hutzerelli. He's Lionel Hutz, the lawyer from The Simpsons, but just being Italian. Yeah, that was fun. That was a good one. Fun game. Fun OT. I mean, that was good. We finally got a good game, at least. About time we got a good game. About time. I was worried at 3-0, but... Let's go check with best 3 on that one. All good. I mean, you can if you want. You can do it if you want, but... It's up to you. It's up to you on that. Lionel Mozzarella. Gosh. Amazing. Alright, so here's the game plan. Tomorrow, we'll do OT before. Oh, yeah, I haven't got here, but save it tomorrow. Oh, okay. All good. All good. We can do it tonight if you want. We can do it tonight if you want. It's kind of early for, regular. I think it's only 11:30. You should off by, 12:30. So we could... If you want, we can do it. If not, I'll just do the sign-off really quickly. So the game plan for tomorrow, we have Western Kentucky, Charlotte, basketball. Well, Huts or Cats. But tomorrow we're going to be live for college basketball. No additional house of it. That makes sense. Tomorrow we're going to be live for college basketball. Charlotte against Western Kentucky. That game is at 7 Eastern. I get back to my place. What time? 4:30. We can probably do OT. See you tomorrow. All good. All good. We can do OT tomorrow at 5. I'm not too worried about that. Final regular season record, 74-8. We're going 74-8. But yeah, still the crown. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I mean, he's asleep at this point, so still seeing Nuggets Pistons. For now, yes. For now, I am, but it's awfully close. For, obvious reasons at this point. Then add the bonus onto it, so 13, 17. All right. So here's the game plan. Tomorrow, OT at 5:45 Eastern Time. OT at 5:45 Eastern Time. No, not 5:45. 4:45 Eastern Time is what I meant. Yeah, 4:45 Eastern Time for OT. 7 for the West Kentucky Marshall game. 10 for Fresno State, Cal State Northridge. So that's the game plan. We'll do OT tomorrow at around 4:45. 7 o'clock game, 10 o'clock game. I'll be around for OT tomorrow. All good. Yeah, we'll do OT after the 10 o'clock game as well, and maybe after the 7 o'clock game. It depends. Might get something to eat, but we'll see. We'll definitely do it tomorrow, and we'll do it after. Break the record for most wins this year? I think so, too. Mercedes didn't miss much time that year. Probably all the Marshall game. That makes sense. Who beats Thunder? I would think the Nuggets. I think with Jokic, they could do it. I mean, Jokic really guys just don't bet against at this point, but the Thunder are just insane. The 23 ones would say. What's the equivalent of 74-8 for baseball? Probably 129. No, I'd probably go 130. 130 and 30. 32? Yeah, 130 and 32. Yeah, I mean, 140 and 14 would be just ridiculous. All right, so Keller stole it. Oh man, Keller stole the crown. He stole the precious. They go back to that game. All right, last call for anything else. We're gonna sign off here. Okay, I appreciate you guys a ton. Right, the actual record, yeah. But yeah, yeah. I can see why you don't want to say it. All right, appreciate all you guys tuning in. JG9 signing off. Let's get anything in the next 20 seconds. New video dropping our Monsters Inc. review. I'll have that out, and we'll go from there. Take care. See you guys tomorrow. 4-3 your final. Stars beat the Jets. And I will see you guys tomorrow for a busy day streaming 2 college wrestling games in OT. Take care.